Hello friends, I am Naishik from blogdude.com and thank you for watching this video. In this video, I'll teach you how to make an LMS website. For those of you who don't know, LMS stands for Learning Management System, or you can also call it an online course management website. For this video, I have taken inspiration from Udemy.com, which is the #1 website in this category. Udemy is an online learning and teaching marketplace with over 65,000 courses and 15 million students. I have tried my best to make this course exactly like Udemy in terms of design, features and functionalities. Let me first inform you about some of the core features that this website which we are going to create will have, and after that we'll see the demo website which we are going to create in this video. First, here we can create courses that include different lectures. We can also create different types of lectures like audio lectures, video lectures, podcast, quizzes, etc. We'll also add the functionality that will allow other users to sign up and create courses. By creating courses, they can also earn commissions on those courses. For example, a user has created a course and set the price of $100 and you have set the commission of 50%. By the way, you can set any percentage of commission. You can set 50%, 90%, 10%, anything, it's all up to you. So if you have set 50% commission, the user gets $50 and you get $50. So this is how the system works. We'll also make sure that this website is user friendly, easy to use, fast, safe and secure, and obviously beautiful in terms of design. Now let's see the demo website. So this is our demo website and this is Udemy. As you can see, this is the front page of Udemy and this is the front page of our website which we are going to create in this video. At the top we have the first section which is a full width image section. In the background we have a beautiful fill width image. The navigation is transparent. As you can see, there is no background to this navigation. It is a transparent navigation. And here we have the cart icon and the login button. After that we have a title, subtitle and a search bar. This is very important for this kind of website. A search bar is very important because whenever someone is coming to your website, they are actually searching for some course. That's why a search bar is very important. Even in Udemy, if you see, we have a very similar section. It is a full width section with a background image. It has a title, subtitle and a search bar. After that, it has some categories and different courses. If you see throughout the website, it has different categories using the image and different courses. So for our website also we have the same. In this second section, we have different categories using different images. For example, skating, photography, hairstyling, guitar, etc. After that, we have our third section, which is a call to action section. We have an image in the background, a full width image. We have a title, subtitle and a call to action button. After that, we have some simple text. It's all up to you. You can have this or you can just delete this text. This is not required. This is just to beautify the website. You can put some text over here like about your company, about your clients and so on. Now here we have the courses, as you can see on the home page. Now there are different types of design for courses. For example, this is displaying in this manner. You can change the display, and here if you see, there are around 6 columns. Here we have 4 columns, so you can easily increase or decrease the number of columns. You can have 6 courses in a row, 2 courses in a row, or 4 courses in a row like we have over here. After that, we have the companies that create course on our website, or you can have your clients, your testimonials over here. After that, in the bottom we have a footer. The footer is divided into 4 different sections, or you can call it 4 different columns. In the first column we have a logo. This is a logo and a very short description about our company. Then the second section has latest post. Then we have latest categories or course categories. You can set anything over here. After that, we have a subscribe form. Now I'm going to remove this subscribe form and I'll put something like this, which you see on this website. Become an instructor, and we'll give this link over here. So we'll see that later on how to do that. Then we have the bottom footer, which is the copyright section. As you can see, again we have the logo, the copyright message and some social icons. We also have this button, a very small and beautiful button, but very useful. This is back to top button. When you click on this button, you're again back to the top section. Now let's see how a single course looks like. So let's open any one of this course. Let's open this software training course. And let's open some course from this Udemy. So let's open this course. So this is how a single course looks like on Udemy. We have title, subtitle, the ranking, number of students enrolled, category, and so on. And here at the right hand side we have the buy now button, buy the course button, and some features with the icon like number of hours this course has, articles, we have certificate for completion, and so on. Then after that we have the curriculum of this course. Then we have the reviews section. This is the review section, and at the bottom we have related course section. Now in our demo website as well, we have the same design. We have this course at the top, the title, reviews, number of students enrolled, the instructor, then we have short description about this course. Then at the right hand side we have this course button, take this course, the amount of the course, which is $20. Then we have some information with some icons like the duration of the course. We get a badge in this course, and we also will get a certificate of completion. Now I'll show you how to create different certificates with this website, so just stay tuned. We also have the curriculum section. As you can see, this is divided into two different sections. The first section is introduction and the second section is advanced computing. In the first section we have two different lectures, and in the second section we have 3 lectures. The first lecture is a demo lecture. Anyone can see this lecture and they can decide whether to purchase this course or not. And after that we have some lectures. As you can see, I'm not able to click on these lectures because they are reserved only for paid users. So we'll see how to do all these things. Then we have our review section, and at the bottom we also have this related course section. We also have a sidebar over here like related course carousel. As you can see, this is a carousel and it has related courses over here, top rated course, and course reviews. We don't have any reviews, that's why it is showing empty. I'll also show you some extra stuff like creating about us and contact us page. Now let's see how the about us page will look like. And whatever we are going to do in this website is very easy, because I'll be using a page builder and I'll just simplify your work. So this is the about us page. As you can see, we have a top section. This is a very beautiful section. We have a title, subtitle, and a call to action button. Again, the nav bar over here is transparent, and by the way, we are setting different nav bars for different pages. For example, when someone is logged in, they will see a different menu, a different nav bar. And when someone is logged in, or for example, when the person is an instructor, he's creating courses on your website, he will see a different navigation with different option. And when the person is a student who is purchasing a code or who is purchasing a course, will see a different navigation with different options. So I'll show you everything step by step, just stay tuned. So this was our first section. Now let's move on. This is our second section. At the left hand side we have a beautiful icon, as you can see, and at the right hand side we have some text and a call to action button. When you click on this button, if you want to become an instructor, it says become an instructor. So if you want to become an instructor, you click on this button and you will be redirected to that page. Then we have the third section, meet the instructor section. You can reach out and earn referrals and all those things. I'll also show you how to create these different things over here. Now let's see how our contact us page looks like. Click on contact us. As you can see, at the top we have a map, and again it is a transparent map. The navigation is transparent, that's why we are seeing the map throughout over here. Then when you scroll down, you'll see this section. Okay, we have 2 different columns. Everything is divided, the content is divided into 2 different columns. This is the first column, this is the second column. We have some short description about the company, the contact us details. We have this contact us form over here, send us a message, and here we have our company's mission, vision, process, and so on. We also have different pages like all courses, all instructors page, become an instructor, register, and those kind of page. Now I don't want to waste a lot of time in just showing the demo website, because we actually have to create this website and we'll see everything step by step. There is a lot of things that you are going to learn in this video. So let's proceed further. I hope you like the demo website and you guys are really excited to make this website. If you guys are really excited to make this website, then just stay tuned. To create any kind of website, whether it be a social networking website, an e-commerce website, an LMS website, like we are creating any kind of website, we need two basic things: a domain name and a hosting account. Now, what is a domain name? Now, the name of your website or the URL your website is the domain name. For example, over here it is lms.nayashik.com, or in simple terms, google.com is a domain name, youtube.com is a domain name, the name which someone will type to get to your website. So that is basically a domain name. And what is a hosting account, by the way? Now, if you see this website, we have so many different pages and so many different data on this website. We have these images, like these beautiful images, and we have all the course file, like we will save all the course videos and so on. Now, everything which we save on this website is actually saved on a computer, some running 24/7 somewhere in the world. Okay, so that is what a hosting is. It has all your website data, and it will present that data to anyone who visits your website at any time from any part of this world. Now, both these things are very crucial. In fact, you just cannot proceed without both hosting and a domain account. Now, to get both hosting and a domain account, you have many different options. Now, the one which I prefer and which I suggest is TMD. Now, what you can do, just open a new tab and type in blog2.com/TMD. The link is also given in the video description below. You can just click on that link and it will redirect you on this same link or on this same page. Okay guys, so this is the page. As you can see, it is giving some discount, but we don't want this discount. The simple reason is because this is shared hosting. We don't want shared hosting, we want cloud hosting. So what you can do, you can just click on this button which says get into cloud now. It will redirect you to the cloud page. So this is the cloud hosting page. Now, there is a lot of difference between shared hosting and cloud hosting. Now let's see first what is this page and what it has. So here we have three different plans: starter cloud, business cloud, and enterprise cloud. Now when we scroll down, we see all the different features that these plans have. For example, as I said you moments ago, that hosting is nothing but a computer which has all your files. So the computer which has all your files has to be a very good computer. So if you see over here, they have got 6 core CPUs. The computer which these guys are using has 6 core CPUs, 6 GB of DDR4 RAM, which means the computer which these guys are using to host all your data, all your files of your website is a really good computer. So we can trust this company. After that, we have unlimited bandwidth. That simply means that you can transfer unlimited amount of data on your website. You can also upload and download unlimited data on your website. So that is also a very good and very important feature, especially for this website, for LMS website, because users will be creating videos and they'll be uploading videos. If you get a lot of users, we definitely need unlimited bandwidth. So this is very, very important. After that, we have unlimited SSD space. Now this is the most important feature according to me. Now there is a lot of difference between SSD and HDD. Most of you guys must know this thing. This is a very basic things. But if you don't know what you can do, you can open a new tab or you can go to Google and type in SSD versus HDD web hosting, and you'll get a fair idea about the difference between the regular HDD and the SSD that we are getting over here. Now you can read any one of the article or all of the articles. You'll get a good idea about SSD hosting. Now what I do, I click on images so that we get images and we don't have to read anything. Let's open the first image. As you can see here, we have three different criteria. The first one is speed. As you can see, the speed of SSD is way more than the HDD. Sometimes it is up to 20 to 30 times faster than the regular HDD, and we want our website to be faster. That is great for SEO purposes. It will rank your website higher on Google and different search engines. After that, we have IOPS. Again, it says higher is better, and you can see the difference is just great amount of difference. Then we have latency. It says lower is better, and you can see the difference again over here. So you should know this, the SSD is way more better than the regular HDD. Now I hope you guys know the difference between SSD and HDD, and if you see over here, it has unlimited SSD. Now that is really crazy. Not only it has SSD but unlimited SSD space, so this is really amazing. After that we have unlimited website hosted. Now this is also a very important feature, because what is this? First let me explain you what this is. For example, we are creating this LMS website, so we will host this website on this particular hosting plan which we are purchasing right now. Now suppose tomorrow you want to create another website, and you don't have to purchase a new hosting plan for that. You can host unlimited number of websites on the same plan. So this is also a very important feature. After that we have free domain. So we'll be getting a free domain with this plan, with any one of this plan actually. So nayershake.com is a domain name which I got for free when I signed up with TMD hosting. We have premium support, free cPanel, beautiful web server, very useful web server. We also have wildcard SSL. Now this is also very important. Now what is an SSL? This is an SSL. As you can see, this secure certificate or secure socket. This is what an SSL is. You see any website and you will find this thing, any good website, okay? You see Udemy, you see Gmail, anything, you'll find this thing. Now wildcard SSL means you can have unlimited number of SSL certificates on your website. For example, if you have created 10 different websites and you have hosted all the 10 websites on the same hosting plan, you can have SSL certificates on all 10 websites. Now that is really amazing, because if you go to purchase a single SSL, it will cost you around 40 to 100 bucks. So you're saving a lot of money. After that we have optimum cache, memory cache instance of 256 MB. Performance is 3 times better than these two plans. You also get a 60-day money back guarantee. So you can decide between all these plans. I would recommend you to go either with business plan or enterprise plan. Don't select the starter cloud. There is a very simple reason behind that. Here you can host only one website. So suppose in future if you want to create another website, you will have to purchase a new hosting plan. So that is not good. So I am using the enterprise cloud, so I'll click on this button which says get started. So let's click on this. Now here you have to type in the domain name which you want for free. For example, suppose you want nayershake, obviously you won't want, but suppose you want nayershake.com, then you can just type in nayershake1 and you can select any extension. You have .com, .net, .org. If your website is country specific, you can select country specific extensions like .in for India, .uk for United Kingdoms, and so on. Okay, after putting your domain name and selecting the extension, just click on proceed. Now here you have to put in all your basic information like your first name, last name, email address, phone number, and so on. Then the second section is the payment information, the type of payment which you want to make. For example, if you want to make payment through PayPal, you can select PayPal. If you want to make payment through your credit card, debit card, your ATM card, you can select this credit card and put in all the information over here. Then after that we have purchase information. The first option over here is to select the data center location. Now you have to select the one which says nearest to you. For example, for me Singapore says nearest to me or nearest to you, so I'll select Singapore. Now period, by default it is 12 months. I also recommend 12 months. Don't go with the 1 month, especially because you'll have to pay $7 extra each month. So that is not at all recommended. Go with 12 months. Then we have domain privacy. Now if you want your mobile number and all those information to be private and not shown to anyone, then you can just tick mark this or you can just remove this. Then we have the most important option according to me, which is the promo code. Here you have to type in Nayyar7, NAYYAR and numeric 7 and click on apply. Now as you can see, when we click down apply, it says this promo code gives you 7% off this purchase, and 7% is the highest discount that TMD offers on cloud hostings. So you're getting the highest discount possible. This coupon and all the links are given in the video description below, so you can check them out. After doing all these steps, just tick mark over here and click on checkout. Once you click on that checkout button, you will receive an email from TMD which would look something like this. Now this email is very important because it has all the important information like your FTP username, password, your server IP, name servers and so on. So make sure you save all this information. If you own multiple email addresses, then you can forward this thing to those different email addresses. Now what do you have to do? You have to click on this link which is at the bottom. The link is control panel link. Just open this link in a new tab. If you don't know your control panel link, you can just type in your website name /cpanel. Okay, for example, if your website name is nayashik.com, then you type in nayashik.com/cpanel and you will be redirected to this section. Once you come up over here, just copy the username and password from that email which you got from TMD and click on login. Okay, so this is our control panel. This is a very similar control panel. All the companies have a very similar control panel. There is a lot of options over here, but we don't have to do anything with these options. The option which we want is under Softaculous app installer because we have purchased the hosting. We have our domain name. Now it's time to install WordPress on our domain name. So we'll click on WordPress over here, which is under Softaculous app installer. Click on install now. Now from here you have to select in the domain name on which you want to install the WordPress. Here if you're creating anything for the first time, if you're creating this website for the first time, and if you're doing all this step for the first time, you will have only one domain. But I have done these things a lot of times, so I'll get a lot of options over here. So I'll select the domain on which I want to install WordPress. Select that domain. After that we have in directory option. Now make sure this box is empty. By default WP is already written over here. Just delete that and make sure this box is empty. After that you have some site settings. You can give a name and description to your website. You can change these things later on, so there is nothing to worry. Then we have a very important section which is the account section, the admin account section. Here you have to set in your username and password. Now don't do the stupidity of leaving this thing to default. For example, by default it is admin and pass. Just delete this thing. Make sure you change this thing as soon as possible. In fact, just change it now. Okay, for example, I am changing this to Nair_Sheikh and this is case sensitive. So as you can see, N is capital and S is capital, and I have this underscore between my name Nair Sheikh. Now give a password, change this password. I'll just type in my password whatever I want. Also change this email address, put in your own email address over here. So these were the most important step, the most important section, in fact, admin account section. All these three options were very important. After that, at the bottom you'll see this install button. Click on that. So WordPress is getting installed on your domain name. It will take few seconds, just don't worry. As I said it took few seconds. Now we get two different links, okay, two different URLs. The first one is your domain URL or your website URL, and the second one is your administrative URL or your dashboard URL. Okay, so let's click on the second one and let's cut all these things now. Okay guys, congratulations, we have successfully installed WordPress on our website, and as you can see, this is your dashboard. This is a really simple dashboard. I'll explain you everything, don't worry. And also if you notice, we have this SSL certificate which is really amazing. Now at the left hand side you have some options, and this is the main section. The first thing that you have to do is delete all the default things. For example, by default you will have some plugins and themes installed. We have to delete all of them. So from the left hand side you'll see this option which says plugins. Click on plugins. As I said you earlier guys, we have two different plugins which is already installed. We don't need these things now, so you can just delete it. You can just select this option. Okay, if you click on this, it will select everything, and from the bulk action click on delete or select delete and click on apply. Click on OK. So both the plugins are deleted. And for those of you guys who are new to WordPress, plugin is nothing but a source to improve or to add or expand the functionality of your website. For example, we are creating an LMS website. By default, WordPress is not made for LMS websites, but we can use different plugins to make our website an LMS website. Or if you want to create an e-commerce website like Amazon.com, then you can use different plugins. For example, there is a very specific plugin which is called WooCommerce. You can use WooCommerce to convert your normal website, normal WordPress website into e-commerce website. So that is what a plugin does. It expands the functionality of your website. You can do a lot of things using different plugins. Fine. Now what you have to do after deleting all the plugins, we have to delete the extra themes. So from the left hand side again, you will see this option which says appearances. Click on that. Here as you can see, we have 3 different themes. Now again, if you don't know what a theme is, theme in very simple term is just the design of your website. If you want to change the design of your website, you use a different theme. The better and more robust your theme is, the more better and beautiful your website will be. So we don't want to use any one of these crappy themes. We'll just delete them. So select this thing and click on delete. Again select this theme, click on delete over here. Now if you want to see how your website is looking at present, you can hover over here. You'll get this option, visit site. Open this link in a new tab. So this is how your website should look. Now we don't want our website to look like this. We want our website to look something amazing like this. So for this we need a theme. Okay, so we'll have to install a new theme. So to get that theme, what you can do, you can open a new tab and type in blog.com/WPLMS. Now this link is also given in the video description below, so you can just check that link. Okay, you can click on that link, it will redirect you to this page. Now this is the #1 LMS theme on ThemeForest. There is no doubt that this theme is the best and the most amazing theme for LMS on ThemeForest or on any other platform. I haven't found any theme better than this one. Okay, this is the most selling LMS theme. It has got more than around 17,000 sales. The rating is also very good, 4.52 rating, and more than 1200 people have rated this theme. You can see all those different features over here. We get so many pre-built designs and demos. We also get a lot of premium plugins for free. For example, we get Visual Composer, which is the most selling visual builder or the page builder for WordPress. We get Layer Slider, Slider Revolution, which is a very beautiful plugin for creating different sliders. So we get all these things. We get plugins worth $130 for free with this theme. So you can just click on this button which is over here. Let's see. You can just click on this button, add to cart or buy now, and you can purchase this theme. Now I won't do that because I have already purchased this theme. Once you purchase that theme, you'll get this zip file. Okay, so this is how your zip file should look. In fact, it will say something else. I have renamed this file. It will say something like ThemeForest 6567, something like that. So if you open this zip file, we'll have a lot of options. For example, you have your different options like demo, WPS, and all these options. Now you have to select this one, WPLMS, and you have to extract this file. Okay, so once you extract this file, you'll get this folder. Okay, WPLMS folder. Now we have to zip this file. Okay, so what you can do, you can right click on this, you can click on add to archive, you can select zip from here. By the way, I'm using this WinRAR software, that's why I'm able to do all these things. Okay, so let me show you again. You can just right click on this folder, WPLMS folder, click on add to archive, select zip from here and click on OK. Once you do so, you'll get a file like this. Now this is the file that we have to upload. Okay, so this is 28 MB or around 30 MB file. Now there is a problem over here. Now let me explain you that first. When you hover this media and click on add new, you'll see over here that the maximum upload file size is 2 MB. Now the file size that we need to install or we need to upload, which is the theme file, is 30 MB, and here the maximum upload file size is only 2 MB. So first we will have to increase the upload file size. Okay, now I have shown this thing. I have created a short video explaining this issue and how to resolve this. And if you have used it and if you have watched that video, that's good, but if you haven't, then let me explain you. We have to use FileZilla for this, and if you don't know how to use FileZilla, again let me show you. Let me open my channel and let me show you that video. Okay, so this is my channel. If you see over here, okay, let me show you first. You will see few videos over here. First, if you don't know how to use FileZilla, you can watch this video, how to set up FileZilla FTP server, and after that you can watch this video. It will help you to remove this error. Okay, so I'll show you how to do this thing, how to remove this error. But first, if you don't know how to set up FileZilla, you should watch this video. It is a very short video, around 6 minutes long video. You can watch that, it will solve your problem. Okay, so let's open FileZilla from here. Once you open FileZilla, you will see all the files which is there on your server. And if you see over here, I am using this subdomain lms2.nayashik.com. So here I have to find that folder. Here it is, lms2.nayashik.com. Open this folder. In that folder you will see a file called .htaccess. Now you have to change something on that file. Okay, so what you can do, you can just drag this file, select this file and drag it on your desktop, and if you're not sure whether your desktop is selected or not, you can select your desktop from here. Okay, here it is, here is your desktop. You select your desktop. Now you have the desktop over here. You can just drag this .htaccess on your desktop. Okay, just drag it from right to left. Okay, here it says the transfer is finished. Now what you have to do, you have to open this thing, you have to open this file. Okay, I am using a file editor or text editor which is called Sublime Text, so that's why I am able to open it very easily. Okay, you have to, once you open this thing, you have to paste something over here. So in order to get those whatever you have to paste, you just have to go to blogdo.com. I'll give all these links in the video description below, just don't worry. Okay, and if you're having any issue, you can just text me, you can leave a comment. I'll be more than happy to help you guys. Now this is the link. Okay, I'll give this link in the video description below, just don't worry. Once you click come to this link, you'll see at the bottom there are few lines of codes. Now you have to copy these codes, just copy it and paste it over here. Okay, once you paste the code, just press Ctrl S to save the file and cancel this thing. Okay, now you can just get rid of all these things. Once you save all the file, just make sure to refresh your desktop from here. You just right click and refresh, then again drag this .htaccess file to your web server. It will ask you to overwrite the file. Okay, just select overwrite and click on OK. Okay, it says transfer finished. Now let's see whether the problem is solved or not. Earlier it was 2 MB. Let's refresh and see the change. Now as you can see, it says 64 MB. Now we can upload any file up to 64 MB. So that is awesome. So again, click on appearances, click on add new, click on upload theme. Now we have to choose this file. Okay, we have to select this file, WPLMS file which we extracted. So come back over here, click on choose file, and here it is, WPLMS. This is the file, WPLMS. Select this, click on open and click on install now. If you can see your progress in the bottom left corner. If you're using Google Chrome, it is 9-10% something. It will take some time, so I'll pause this video and I'll come back when the installation or the uploading of the file is finished. Okay guys, so as you can see over here, the installation is complete. We have successfully installed the theme. Now it's time to activate the theme. So just click on this activate link. Okay, once you click on that link, you will get this setup, this quick setup. Now first what you have to do, we have to just follow this setup. Click on let's go. Okay, if you don't follow this setup or if you don't get this option, just type in this thing. Okay, just type in your website name, wp-admin/themes.php ? Page = WPLMS setup. Okay, you will get it, don't worry. But for some reason, if you don't get this setup, just click on this link, or there is another option I'll show you later on if you don't get this setup. Okay, so first let's see how to set up everything. Let's click on let's go. This is a very important setup. It's a quick setup. It will set up a lot of pages and everything for you. You don't have to create those pages. It will install many plugins and many different things for you. You don't have to do it manually. It will do everything automatically. Okay, so we want to select Visual Composer because we want that. We don't have to select this events, drives, discussion forums, game. We can select this thing, gamification and points. We can select membership, custom batches, multiple instructor per page, and just leave these things, video conferencing and H5P. These are not required. Okay, so let's see what all things which we have marked. We have marked the LMS, we have marked the e-commerce, slider, Visual Composer, gamification and points, membership, custom batches, multiple instructors per page. Okay, now click on continue. Okay, now it will install all these plugins for you. So click on continue again. Now again it will take some time to install all these plugins. I think it is like 15-20 plugins. So again I'll have to pause this video until all the plugins is installed, because it is going to take around 5-10 minutes, I guess. Okay, so I'll pause this video once everything is done. Once all the plugins are installed and activated, I'll come back. Okay guys, so as you can see, all the plugins are successfully installed and we are on the third option, which is the pages option. Now this is the most important thing, and this is the main reason why I prefer this quick page setup, because it will set up a lot of important pages that we require. For example, the purse course page, the create page, the create course page, and all those kind of pages, very important. The directory pages, registration pages, and so on. So just click on continue. Now here you have to select any one of this style. Now it is not very important to select anything, because it won't affect your website in any manner, but still I would recommend you to select the second style. So select the second one, scroll down and click on continue. Now here we have the content option, whether you want to install the default or the demo content. Now make sure you don't do anything over here. We don't have to install or update, we don't have to install any demo content. So what we'll do, we'll click on this option this time. It says skip this step, so click on that option this time. Okay, very important. Now you can select any theme skin. You can select default, minimal, elegant. Okay, it doesn't actually matter, and you can change these things later on. So I'm selecting elegant and click on continue. Fine, so all the things are done. The main quick setup is done. You can view your website by clicking on this button. So I'll click on this button. Let's see how our website looks at present. Okay, so this is how our website is looking at present. Earlier it was looking like this. So at least it is looking much better. Now we have to do some more settings. So come back over here, and at the bottom you will see this link which says return to the WordPress dashboard. Click on that link. Okay, so we are back on our dashboard. Now we get a lot of messages over here. Now let's cut all those messages except few. Okay, we don't want all these things over here. Okay, cut this also. Just leave this one. Okay, the WooCommerce one, because we'll again have to set up WooCommerce. Now this was the quick setup for theme, and this will be a quick setup for WooCommerce, the main plugin that will make our website e-commerce friendly. Okay, so don't cut these things. We'll need this thing. Now let's start creating the most important thing, because the most important thing on this website is the courses itself. Okay, so the courses are the most important thing. So let's open any one of this course and let's see how to go and how to do anything further. Let's decide what to do further. Okay, so this is how a single course looks like. Okay, we have this course, we have the course description and so on, and after that we have different sections and we have different lectures over here. So what we'll do, we'll first create different lectures, then we'll create the course, and after that we'll have to create a product so that we can link the course with the product, so that we can get this option of $20, so that people can come and they can purchase that course, any course they want, and we can earn some money. Okay, so first let's start creating lectures. So come back to your dashboard. Now at the left hand side you'll see this option, the LMS option. Hover LMS and click on all units. Now as you can see over here, we don't have any lectures or any units at present. It says no pages found, so we have to create a new one. So click on add new. You can also hover here, which is at the top, you have this plus new, and you can select unit from here. Okay, so it will do the same thing. Now we have to give it a title. First let's open a single lecture and see how it looks. Click on get started with marketing. Okay, so this is how a single lecture looks. Okay, we have some text, we have a video, and we also have a YouTube video link over here. So this is the title of the lecture, this is the subtitle of the lecture, and this is the thumbnail, which is not important. Okay, so first here at the top we have to put in the title. Okay, so this is the title, get started with marketing. Let's copy and let's create a very similar lecture like this. Okay, so what I'll do, I'll copy this same title and paste it over here. Now here, don't think that the subtitle will come. Here the short description and all the main content will come. Okay, so for example here this is the content, what is marketing. So we can copy this thing, the content, and we can paste it over here. You can just type anything and you have all this option to make it bold, italic. If you want bulleted list, if you want more option, you can click on this button which says toggle toolbar. It will give you some more options. Okay, if you want to change the text color and so on, you can select this. After that, as you can see, we have a video. So what you can do, I'll do is I'll click on add media. I'll upload a file, any video file which you want to upload, the lecture file. So what I'll do is I'll upload this file, this video, and click on open. As you can see, it is getting uploaded. It is around 6 MB. So you can upload any video file size up to 64 MB. Okay, and make sure your lectures are short, like 10-20 minutes long, so that you can create short lectures and don't make 1 hour 2 hour long lectures. Now select this thing and click on insert into page. Now as you can see, the video is embedded over here. So this will look something like this, which we have on our demo website. So we have the content, and after that again we have some text or some content. So I'll just copy it from here and paste it below this one. And after that we can put in any video link as well, like it has given a YouTube link. Now what I'll do is I'll open my YouTube channel and copy any one of the video link and paste it over here. So let's select the very latest one, or maybe the most popular one, how to make an e-commerce website. So copy this link and paste it over here. Okay, as you can see, it has all automatically converted into an embedded video. Fine. Now from the format at the right hand side, you will see this formats. Make sure standard is selected. Okay, now scroll down, you have unit description over here. Now what is this description, unit description? If you scroll at the top, you'll see this thing. Now this is what a unit description is, the short description about this lecture or tagline of this lecture. So you can paste this thing over here. Now what is this type of lecture, or what is the type of unit? So this is a video unit, because we have uploaded a video file, as you can see over here. So this is a video unit. Whether you want to make this a free unit. Now basically how it works, if you see over here, let's go to the main course page so that you can understand. So this is the main course page. Okay, so what we do is generally we make one lecture as free lecture. so that anyone can watch that video and decide whether to purchase this course or not. So what we can do, we can make this thing free, but we won't repeat this for all the rest of the lectures. This is only for the introduction lecture, so that user can understand about the course. Now we have to put in the duration of the course. For example, the video which we uploaded was 10 minutes long, so I'll put 10 and I'll select minutes from here. Now leave these things, unit, forum and connect assignments, just leave those, and rest everything is fine. You don't have to put any tags or featured image, it will work without that. Okay, after doing all these changes, all these things, just click on publish. Fine, so it says it is done. The first, we have successfully created our first lecture. Let's view this post, let's see how it looks. Okay, so as you can see, this is how it is looking. We have the video, we have this embedded video, and all this course thing is over here. Now the design is little bit different. If you see over here, the title, subtitle is here at the top. Okay, and here it is a little bit different. Okay, so I'll show you how to change the design. But if you like this design, if you think this design is better than this one, then you can just skip that step. But I'll show you how to change the design. First, let's create one more course or one more lecture, so that we have something to put in our course, because we don't want our course to just have one introduction lecture. We want something else or something more. So just click on add new and let's open another lecture. Okay, so I'm on my demo website right now, and what I'll do is I'll open another lecture. Now I cannot open another lecture because I am not logged in. Okay, now if I want to see this lecture, either I have to purchase this course or I have to log in, because I am the admin, so I can view any lecture. Okay, so what I'll do, I'll log in over here so that we can see the lecture. Okay, as you can see, I have successfully logged into the demo website. Now let me go to that course so that I can see the next lecture, and we can create a very similar lecture. Now I can click on this lecture, software testing. Now let's create a very similar lecture like this one. So we have this add new unit over here. This is the title, software testing. I'll do it very fast, so don't worry, you don't have to waste your time. We can copy any content from here, paste it over here. Again, we can upload a video, new lecture. So what I'll do, I won't upload a new one, I'll just use the same video. Click on insert into page, scroll down, and let's give it a description. This is a description, copy this, paste it over here. Type of the lecture, it is also a video lecture, and this time we will make it hide. Okay, so this is not a free unit. And duration, suppose it is 25 minutes long, so we'll put 25. Rest everything is fine, just click on publish. Fine, so we have successfully created two different lectures. Now if you see over here, let's go back, and if this, in the second section, we also have a quiz. Okay, if you open this thing, the software quiz, we also have a quiz. Now this I have already played this quiz, that's why it says time remaining ended. So we can replay this quiz. As you can see, we have created a quiz, we have some text for the quiz, and we have around 7-8 questions over here. So let's create this quiz so that we can also allow the users who are creating courses on our website to create quizzes. Now this makes the course very interesting, and we have this quiz option on Udemy as well. So to create a quiz, first we'll have to create the questions for the quiz, then we'll arrange all those questions into one single quiz, and we'll add that quiz in the course. If you don't understand, don't worry, just follow me. Okay, so we are done with the lectures. Now to add new questions, you'll again see at the left hand side we have all questions. Click on all questions. Now again, if you see, it says no pages found. We don't have anything over here. We'll have to create something new. Okay, so click on add new. Again, to add a new question, you can just hover over here and click on question. It will add a new question. Now here you have to give it a title. Okay, you don't have to put in the question over here. Okay, you just have to give it a title. For example, we are creating a course for software development or software training. So what I'll do, I'll just type in software, okay, the spelling, software training question 1 or Q1, just Q1. Okay, so this will be the title, and here you have to put in the question. Okay, for example, let's put a question, very stupid question: what is the capital of India? Fine, this has nothing to do with software training, but just for sake of tutorial purposes. Now what type of question do you want? Okay, multiple choice, short answer, fill in the blanks. So I'll select multiple choice and click on add more. So the first option, let's put in Mumbai. Second option, maybe Chennai. Third option, maybe Delhi. Okay, this is the right answer. And the fourth option, let's put Goa. Okay, so the right answer is Delhi. Delhi is the capital of India. So here we have to put in the correct answer, which is number 3 over here. So I'll put in number 3. Okay, you can type something for answer hint, and if it is something to be explained, then you can explain the answer over here. Okay, for example, if it is some question, some maths question, then you can explain it like how did you arrive to that answer. You can explain it over here. Once you're done, you can just scroll at the top and click on publish. You can add a tag. It will help you to identify and sort out different type of questions. For example, for this you can add a tag like software, something like that. Okay, so as you can see, one tag is added. Click on publish. Okay, so we have successfully added one question. Now let me quickly add another question, just so that we have at least 2 questions in our quiz. Now click on add new again. Now again in the title, I'll type in software training Q2, question 2, and I'll just type in question very quickly so that I don't want to show the same step again. Multiple choice, add more. I'll just type in wrong over here. So this is the wrong answer. Again the wrong answer. Again, now here I'll put in the right answer, and the fourth one will be the wrong answer. Okay, now I just noticed that in the previous one also the third one was answer. So what I'll do, I'll drag this thing to the first. Okay, now the first one will be the right answer. So in the correct answer box, I'll type in 1, because the first option, the 1 option, is the right answer. Again, you can put in answer hint and answer explanation if you want. You can give a question tag if you want, and click on publish. So we have 2 different questions now. Now we can create a quiz and add these 2 questions over there. So from the right hand side, you'll see all quizzes. Click on all quizzes. We don't have any quiz already, so it says no pages found. Let's add a new quiz. So click on add new button. Now you can put the title over here. Now if you see over here, this is the title, the software quiz. Okay, so I'll put the same title, the software quiz. Now this is the thing which will show if whatever you type in over here in this main box, it will show up over here. For example, I have some dummy text over here, check your answers depending on how the quiz is configured and so on. So you can type these type of things over here. What I have done is I have created a dummy file. If you let me show you, course statements. Okay, I have given a link in the video description below. If you click on that link, you can download all the images, videos, and these files, whatever I have used in the download everything for free. Okay, so you can just go ahead and download everything for free, whatever I have used in the website, in the demo website. Okay, whether it be files, images, videos, audios, anything. For example, here as you can see, you'll also find this document in that link. Okay, everything for free. So we have something, I have already given some dummy text. You can just copy if you don't know what to put in over here, if you have not decided anything, you can copy and use these things. Okay, let me copy this one, checking your answers. Let me copy and paste it over here. Fine. Now quiz subtitle. Now this is the quiz subtitle. Here it says the final software quiz for course assessment. You can put any subtitle, just paste it over here. Connected course. Now we will not get any options because we haven't created any course. Now quiz duration. How much time do you want to give the student to solve this quiz? So let's say we want them to get 10 minutes. So we can put 10 and we can select minutes from here. Auto evaluate answer. Do you want the system to automatically evaluate and check the answers? If yes, then make sure to make these things show. Number of extra quiz retakes. How many times a user can retake the quiz? So suppose if you want the user to retake the quiz 3 times, you can put 3, or you can just put 1 or 0, whatever you want. Post quiz message. After the user has finished the quiz, what message should appear? So I have a thing for that also. As you can see, post quiz message. You can copy this thing if you want. Okay, your quiz has been submitted and is under evaluation, checking your answer, how to check your answer and so on. Now let's copy this thing. Let's paste it over here. Add check answer switch, dynamic switch quiz. You can just leave these things, and at the bottom you'll see quiz questions. Now here we have to add the questions. Click on add more button. Now select the file. Now here search for the question. For example, if you remember, the question was software question 1 and 2. Now here it is software training question 1. Again click on add more if you want to add some more questions. And let's add the second question, software training question 2. And you can give marks to this question. For example, for first question I want to give 10 marks, and for second question I want to give 5 marks. So I can just type in 5 over here and 10 over here, and you can see automatically it will show you the total marks for the quiz, which is 15 marks. Fine. Now let's scroll up. Okay, you can select the type of the quiz. Now this will help you to distinguish different. For example, if 100 of people are creating different courses, then it will help you to distinguish and categorize different kind of quizzes. For example, you can add a new type and just add in software. Okay, so this is the quiz, or all the quizzes related to software will come under this category. Okay, so they'll select this type, software type. Now click on publish. Okay guys, so we have created 2 different lectures and 1 quiz. Now we can create the course, but before that I want to create a product, because what happens is, if you create a course, you cannot put any price to that course by default. You cannot earn money from that. For that, first we'll have to set up WooCommerce, because WooCommerce allows us to make our website e-commerce, okay, e-commerce friendly, so that user can buy something, they can make a purchase and so on. So for that, first we'll have to set up WooCommerce. So here is the link. That's why I said you not to skip this setup. Click on this option which says run the setup wizard. Now if you don't get this option, you can just type in your domain name /wp-admin/admin.php ? Page is equal to wc-setup. Okay, now this is the first option, store setup. Where is your store based? What is the location of your store? So here you have to type in this name of your state, not the name of your country. For example, my state name is Maharashtra, which is in India. So I have typed in Maharashtra. Now as you can see, it says India, Maharashtra. Now here you have to type in the store address. So I'll just type in Mumbai. Now you can choose any currency. Just click on over here and type in the name of the currency. For example, if you want United States dollars, then you can select this one, United States dollar. Now you can select this option. I plan to sell both physical and digital products. Now the product which we are selling is digital product, not physical. So if you want to sell both kind of product, you can select both, or at least select this one, digital products. Okay, now click on let's go. Now we have to set up PayPal, but don't do anything over here, just let everything as it is. We'll see these things later on. Click on continue. Now here just make all these things off, because we don't need any shipping options. We are not shipping any product. This is not any tangible product. So click on continue. Fine. Now skip this step. At the final step, it will ask you to create a product, but we don't want to create any product right now. Okay, so what you can do, we can click on this link which is at the bottom, return to your dashboard. Click on that link. First we'll complete the WooCommerce integration, and after that we'll also see how to create coupons, then we'll create a product. Fine. So from the left hand side you will see we get two more options now. After installing WooCommerce, we get this WooCommerce option and products option. So first hover WooCommerce and click on settings. Now here you'll see all the options related to e-commerce. So your store location, your selling location, shipping location, and so on. If you want to enable taxes, you can just tick mark this one. Okay, you can change the currency and so on from here. Now the main option that I want to go to is checkout option. So click on checkout, because now we have to enable PayPal so that user can pay through PayPal and we can receive the payment. And make sure you tick mark this thing, enable use of coupons, because we are going to enable coupons. Okay, now also tick mark this thing, force secure checkout. But if you don't have this socket, this secure socket, don't make this thing on. Okay, because to make this thing on, you must have this SSL certificate, okay, which is this. So we have, but if you don't have this, if you are not using TMD, if you are using some other hosting company, don't make this thing on. Fine. So make sure the cart is selected, checkout page, checkout is selected, and click on save changes. Now we have to enable PayPal. So click on PayPal, the last option from here, and tick mark enable PayPal standard, and enter your PayPal email address over here. So I'm entering my PayPal email address, and you can change the title, what it should say, PayPal, and you can also change the title description. Okay, don't tick mark any of these things, just come at the bottom, and now we have to enter the API username, password and signature. Now let me show you how you can get this. Let's cut this thing. Now go to paypal.com first of all. Now from the left hand side you'll see something called selling preferences. Under selling tools, click on selling preferences. Fine. Now we'll get more options. Here we have API access, and besides that you have this update link. Click on that update link. Now go at the bottom, you'll see, where is that gone? Okay, let me okay, this is the one, NVP/SOAP API integration, the classic option. As you can see in the bracket, it says classic option. Now we have to click on this link which says manage API credentials. Now once you click on this, you'll get your username, password and signature. Now suppose you want your username, you can just click on this show button. It will show your username. You can just copy it from here and paste it under API username. Then you can click on this show password, copy your password from here, paste it over here. Then after that you can click on show signature, copy your signature from here and paste it over here. Click on save changes. Okay, so this will enable PayPal. Okay, so we can use PayPal now to make payment and to accept payment from the user. Now let's see how to create coupons, so that we can use coupons to promote our website, and the user who are creating courses on our website, they can also use coupons to promote their courses. So to create a coupon, from the left hand side you'll see WooCommerce, and under WooCommerce we have coupons. So click on coupons. Okay, we don't have any coupons, so first we'll have to add one. Click on add coupon. Now we can put in any coupon name. Okay, so this is the exact text that user has to type to get the discount. For example, you can type in like 10 off to give 10% off. Okay, so numeric 10 and off. Now you can put in any description, and this is optional. For example, this code gives 10% discount, something like that. Okay, 10% discount on any course. Fine. Now what kind of discount do you want to give? Okay, so you have to select the discount type: percentage discount, fixed cart discount, free fixed product discount. So if you want to give a very specific price, a fixed price like $10, then you can select fixed product discount. And if you want to give a discount, a specific discount for the cart discount, now cart discount is different. For example, if the user has saved 10 different courses on the cart, and if they use this code to get a specific amount of discount or specific percentage of discount, then suppose a user has saved 10 different courses worth $100 each, so that will be around $1,000. And if you're giving 10% discount, then he will get $100 discount. So make sure you understand these things first. So I'm selecting the simple percentage discount, and I'm putting 10% over here because the coupon says 10 off. So basically that means it will give 10% off. You can also set an expiry date to this coupon. For example, let's select April 1st to make them April Fools. Okay, allow free shipping, not required because we are not shipping anything. Usage restrictions, very important. Now minimum spend, you have to select the minimum amount the user has to spend to get this discount. For example, you can select $10. Maximum spend, so for example, the user will not get this discount if the amount is more than $500, something like that. Okay, you can use this thing, you can understand and set according to your needs. Individual use, only check this box if the coupon cannot be used in conjunction with other coupon. Very important, because we don't want user to be using 10 different coupons, one for 20% discount, one for 10% discount, and ultimately getting the product for free. So make sure this thing is tick marked. Exclude sale products, yes, we don't want to exclude sale products, because if we are giving sales, then we don't want the user to get more extra discount on those sales product. Now if you want to select only specific product for discount, you can just type in the product name and you'll select that product, and you can give discount only on those specific product, or you can exclude specific product. You can include specific product categories or exclude categories from here. Now once you are done, click on usage limits, the last option, usage limit per coupon. Okay, so how many times the coupon can be used once it expires? For example, 100 times. Only the first 100 people who use this coupon can use it. Okay, limit usage to X items. Okay, limit usage per user, so I'll put in just one. Okay, so a user can use this coupon only one time. Now once you're done, just click on publish. Okay, so we have also created a coupon. Now let's create a product so that we can link it with the course. So to create a product, from the left hand side you'll see this products, hover products, and click on add new. Okay, now you can put in the product name over here. Now let me show you how a product looks. Let's come back. This is our demo website. Again, I'm saying you. Okay, so this is the course, and if you want to see the product, let me show you product software training. Okay, so this is the product. When the user will add the product, and when the user is going to check out, he'll see something like this. So there is an image, and as you can see in this product, this course, this software training course is affiliated. Okay, so once the user purchases this digital product, he'll get this course. Fine. So this is how a course looks like. Now this is how product looks like. A product will be very simple, don't worry. Okay, so just copy this title from here, paste in over here, short description about this course which will show up at the bottom, as you can see over here. Copy this, paste it over here. Now we can add a category for the product. For example, over here it says product categories. You can add new category. Suppose you can add a category called technology for this, okay, because it is technology related. Associated course, we haven't created any course, so we cannot associate this product with any course, but after this we'll create a course and we'll link both the course and product, so don't worry. And just make sure subscription is hidden, because if you make this thing show, it will be on, and if you on the subscription thing, every month the user will be charged us the amount, whatever amount you're going to set. Okay, so we don't want that. We want a single product one time price. Okay, now here make sure simple product is selected and also virtual is selected, because this is not a regular product, this is just a simple virtual product. Now what is the regular price? For example, it is $50, so we can put in $50 and we can leave everything. That's why I said it's a real simple product. We just have to select simple, virtual, and you have to give it a price tag of $50 or whatever you want. Now let's add a product image. So click on set product image. Now I already have an image, so I'll upload that. Again, this image is also given in the file. Let me first see the image. Okay, if you download the file is given in the video description below. Click on that link, you can download the file, and in that file you'll get all the images, videos, codes, CSS, whatever I have used in my website. You'll get all those things for free. So in that you'll also get this file or this folder which says images. If you use that, here it is course image. You can select this thing, click on open. Now we can set this image as the course image. Click on set product image. Fine. Now click on publish. With this we have created a product. Now only thing left before creating a course is a certificate. Okay, rest everything is done. Okay, to create all the prerequisites to create a course is done except for certificate. So let's complete that as well. Okay, so to create a certificate, you can again hover over LMS and click on certificate templates. We don't have any templates, we'll have to add a new one, so click on add new. Now you can give it any title you want. For example, you can give it like a certificate for software training, anything like that. Okay, or you can just give it a title like template 1, because a course name, its student's name, everything will be automatically generated. I'll show you how. Okay, now here you have to put in the main content of the certificate. Now again, if you download the file which is given in the video description below, in that file you will get a file which is called certificate layout. If you open that, I have a very simple layout for you. You can use this layout. You can just copy everything from here and paste it over here, and now select everything, make it center align, and let's increase the size. So select the first two things. The first one is certificate awarded to, and the second one is the short code for student name. Okay, so what it says, this certificate is awarded to the student name. Now name of the student will automatically be generated instead of this short code. Okay, and if you want to get these short codes, then you can just scroll at the bottom and you'll see all those different short codes. Okay, like certificate code, certificate completion date, certificate student photo, and you can use these things to design a certificate. Fine, for the successful completion of course, and then we have the short code for certificate course. Here the name of the course will be typed. Okay, now what I'll do, I'll select the first two, and instead of paragraph I want heading 1. So I want the first two things to be very big. Then after that I have these two things. Now I'll select these and I'll select heading 2. Then marks, I'll select heading 3. Let me select that, heading 3. and after that we have the certificate code. So this can be paragraph, simple paragraph, that is fine. Now what I want to do is I want to add the logo at the top. Okay, maybe the university logo or some logo. So what you can do is you can click on add media and you can upload the logo. Click on upload file. Now what I'll do, if you see on the demo website, on the home page, we have a lot of logos which we have used. We can use any one of them. If you see at the bottom, as you can see, we have a lot of logos over here. Let's use any one of these. Click on select files. Okay, let's upload any one of these. Let's select this one. Click on open. Click on insert into post. Now as you can see, we have this thing over here and everything is center aligned. Now at the bottom you have background image. If you want to give a background image or pattern, you can select that image. Make sure this thing is on, this thing is set to show. Enable print and PDF, very important. Now we can give a certificate width. If you want the certificate height and width to be very specific, you can select that. I'm using 750 by 750. Okay, you can use any size. You can give a custom class and custom CSS to design this certificate in a much better way. Okay, if you want, you can do that. Now once you're done, click on publish. With this, we have also completed and created a beautiful certificate, a very simple and beautiful certificate. Now we can easily create our course. So let's do that. Let's do the most important thing of creating a course. So again, under LMS, click on all courses, and we won't have any course. It will be empty. As I said it's all empty. We don't have any course. We'll have to create a new one. So click on add new. Now again, let's open that course and let's create a very similar course. As you can see over here, the title is software training. We can copy this title. We can paste it over here. After that, we have this thing. Okay, this is something about the course. Okay, the content of the course, not the content, but short description or about the course, what you will learn in this course, what are the features of the course, and so on. You can type everything over here. Then we have the course setting sidebar. You can select any sidebar. Okay, total duration of course. For example, the course is total of maybe 8 hours. Then you can put in 8, and parameter, you can select hours. Total number of students in course. Okay, so you can just leave this thing to 0, or if suppose 10 students have already taken this course, you can put 10 over here. And after that, just leave all these things. Just don't make any one of these on. Okay, but there are some options that you might consider making on, like show unit content in curriculum. Okay, this is basically for offline course. If you want to make this course offline, you can do so. Hide course button after subscription. Display course progress on homepage. You can make this thing on. Time based course progress. You can make this thing on as well. It's all up to you. Okay, auto evaluation. If you want to make auto evaluation, you can make this thing on. Post course review from course home. You can make this thing on as well. Now course start date, you can set the today's date, whatever date you have on that day. Maximum students allowed in course. So you can set a maximum students if you want. I don't think you would recommend that. Then we have excellence badge. You can select any badge image. So you'll have this image by default on your computer, on your website. Select this image, click on select. So this is the excellent badge image. And now what is the percentage required for this badge? For example, anyone getting at least 75 or above percentage will get this badge. Okay, and you can give a title to this badge. For example, this is related to software, then we can give a title like software champ, something like that. Okay, completion certificate. Do you want to give certificates on completion? Yes. Now we have to select the template. And we have recently created a template and we have named it template 1. So we can select that one. It is searching. Here it is, template 1. Select this one. Passing percentage. We will select 40% as the passing percentage and leave all these things. Come at the bottom come to this option which says course curriculum, and first add a new section. As you can see over here, there are two different sections, introduction and advanced computing. Now let's first add the first section, introduction. Okay, here it is. Click on add new section and type in introduction over here, and under introduction we can add a course or we can add a lecture. So to add a lecture, click on add unit. Now here search for that unit or search for that lecture. Okay, so that was, I guess, introduction to something like that. No, okay, it was getting started with marketing. So let's type in getting started with, okay, here it is, getting started with marketing. Now we can add another section and let's give it a title of advanced computing, and we can add a quiz in that. Okay, so let's click on add quiz, and we have created a quiz that was, I guess, software quiz. We have named it software quiz. Here it is, and we can drag this thing over here. Okay, once you save everything, you can drag everything, so just leave this thing for now. If you want, you can have a prerequisite course over here. For example, if a user can take this course only if they have taken some basic, for example, this is required, this thing will be useful when you have an advanced course different and a basic course different. So suppose you're creating this advanced course and you have already created a basic course, so you might require user to complete the basic course first to get into this course. Okay, so you can also do that. Number of retakes a user can take on the course, you can set this to anything. For example, 1 or 2, it's all up to you. You can set this to 0 to make it disable. Now if you want to give an instruction to the user, to the student, you can have it over here, and you can also have a message after course completion. So I have a simple thing for this course completion message. You can just copy this. Okay, it's still here, copy it, paste it over here. Fine. If you want to make this course free, you can select this thing, you can make it free, but I don't want to make it free. If you want to make this first section free, you can select yes. Okay, I don't want to do anything. Now we have to associate this course with a product. So we have successfully or recently created a product. We have to search for that product. That was software training. So search for software training, you'll get this product. Okay, and after that everything is fine. Let's see some more option. Come at the top, at the right hand side you have this featured image. Click on set featured image. Let's select this image, course image, set featured image. Okay, course category, you can again give it a category, anything you want, like technology. Add new category and click on publish. Okay guys, so with this we have created our first course. Let's see how it looks. Let's view this post, view this course in a new tab. Open this link in a new tab. Okay guys, so this is how it looks. As you can see, $50. The title is over, all these things. When we have the curriculum over here, when you click on curriculum, we have introduction, advanced computing, and so on. But again, if you see and if you notice, the design is quite different from the demo website. So let's fix that. To do so, come back to your dashboard and click on customize button. If you don't see customize option, hover appearances and click on customize, the second option. Now here we have to change the header style. Okay, as you can see, the header style over here is different. So first let's change the header. Go to header, instead of header style default, select transparent, and login style, select anything you want. I'm selecting full screen. Okay, and click on publish. Now again come back and we have layouts. Okay, so we have different layouts like theme layout, directory layout. In the directory layout, select the second one. In the profile layout also select the second one. Group layout also second one. And in the course layout, which is this one, we have to change this one. Again select the second one. Okay, you have different layouts, you can select any one of these. You can select one, you can publish and you can see the changes. Then you can select next to layout and you can see whatever you like the best, you can select that one. I'm selecting all those things which I have selected in the demo website. Okay, so in the course layout I have selected the second one. Select that, click on publish. Now let's refresh this page and let's see how it looks. So as you can see, now it looks exactly the same, like the demo website. As you can see over here, same website. The only difference which I see at present is that we don't have the curriculum shown over here. Okay, in the demo website, after the content you have the curriculum shown over here, but we don't have it over here. So after this we have to do that. So once you do, you can just exit out. Now to show curriculum over here, to show our lectures over here like we have on Udemy, what you can do is you can go to your dashboard and from the left hand side you'll see WPLMS. Hover WPLMS and select course manager. Now make sure you have this course status page selected. In this, take this course page section and edit course page is selected in the connect edit course page section. Okay, after that maintain accurate student count, yes. Tab style course layout, make this thing yes. Now after you do this thing yes, it will change the design from here. Okay, disable right click. If you want, you can select that. Course status templates full screen, admin approval for course, yes, require approval, because we don't want anyone uploading anything and just getting approved. We want whatever they upload, upload on the website, first we want to check whether that is legit, and after that we can approve that. Okay, you have some more options. You can select these things, you can see these options whatever you like, but these options were important. After that you can see all these options. Come at the bottom. Now we have default course block style. Select the third one. This is the style which I have selected. Now after that we have show related courses at the end of single course, yes, because here if you see at the end we have this related courses. Select, make this thing yes and click on save changes. Now come back to your website, refresh, and we should see the changes. Now as you can see, we have our curriculum over here and we don't have any related course because we have only one course. That's why we don't see anything at the bottom. But we are successfully done creating the course and changing the design similar to the demo website. Now the most important thing is done, which is creating the course and how you can create a course or something. Now after this, we'll have to start creating our website and designing our website. For example, if you go to your home page, let's see how it looks. Okay, as you can see, this is how it looks, but we have to change this and we have and make it something like the demo website. Let's see the home page for the demo website. Okay, we have to make it something amazing like this. So let's start doing this, but before this I need some rest, but don't worry, you guys won't be disappointed because you'll see a continue video. Okay, I need some rest, after that I'll continue. Welcome back guys. Now let's start creating the home page. So as you can see at the top we have this section. This is actually a slider, so we have created this using the slider revolution. So let's first create this section. So to do so, come back to your dashboard and at the left hand side at the bottom you'll see something called slider revolution. Click on that. Fine, so first we'll have to create a new slider. So click on this button which says new slider. Okay, so as you can see, the first, it is content source. So you can select different type of slider. I would recommend you, in fact, you have to select this one, the first one, which is default slider. The second one is just to give a title. So we can give it any title. For example, let's name it slider 1. Okay, here also slider 1. Fine. After that we have to select the type of slider, standard slider, hero scene, or carousel. So this is a standard slider which we have created over here. So we'll select standard slider from here. Then we have the layout. So this is not the auto layout, it is a full width layout. As you can see, this is a full width slider. After that, we have to select the dimension. Now as you can see, it is not a very big slider in terms of height. Okay, as you can see, the height is not full width, it is not till the bottom, it is just till over here. So we'll have to decrease the height. The default height is 868. Let's make it 600. Okay, as you can see, now it fits better. Now this is the height for laptop. So if you want, you can have this the height, or if you want to change, you can just make this on. And let's change this to 500. Then this is the height for tablet. You just have to change the height, not this width. Width will be automatic. Okay, now let's make it 400. And for mobile, let's make it 300. Okay, so this is looking much better. Rest everything is fine. This is the only setting that we have to do. Just click on save setting over here. Okay, once you do so, you will get this page where we have to edit the slider. So let's start editing it. First, you will see there is an image in the background. So let's add that image. So we'll have to add a background image. So at the top in the main background section, select the first one and click on media library to upload a file. Click on upload files, select files, and let's select this file. Okay, so you can download all these images for free. There is a link given in the video description below. You can click on that link and you can download everything, all the files that I have used in the demo website. So you should see something like this. Now there is a folder called slider. Open that folder and you'll find this image over here, main banner. Select this image, click on open. Okay, so now click on insert. Now you should see something like this. Now we have a background image. Now we have to add some text on that image. So let's do that. Now hover this or click on this add layer. After that, you have to select the type of layer. So we want to add a text. So select text and just enter the title. For example, here it is looking for something. So let's type that. Now we have to adjust the size and all those things. First thing that we have to do is adjust the font. So font that I have used over here is Railway. So here you can select any font you want. So I'll click on over here and I'll type in Railway, RALEWAY. This is the font. Okay, this font is loading. Now as you can see, the font is changed. Now we can also change the font size, line height, font width, and all these things. So let's select the font size of 50 pixels and line height also of 50 pixels, and we'll make it bolder. So we'll select the font weight of 800. Okay, so it is 50 pixels height, 50 pixels size, and 800 for font weight. So this is looking awesome. Okay, you can place it anywhere you want by using your cursor. If you want this thing to stay in the middle, then you can click on this button, align center, and it will stay at the center. This is very useful. Now let's see what we have next. Again, we have some simple text over here. It is quite smaller, but we'll use the same technique. It says using WordPress powered search. So let's add that. Again, click on add layer, text or HTML, and let's type that. It says using WordPress powered search. So here it is. Here is our text. Let's put it over here. Let's make it center align first. Now we'll have to change some setting. First, we want the same font, which is Railway. So I'll search for Railway over here. Now if you see over here, this font is quite smaller. The weight is also quite less and it has some gap. Okay, font gap between the text. So let's add that. Let's decrease the size to 13 pixels and let's keep the line height to maybe 20 pixels and also decrease or maybe increase the font weight to 500. Now this looks really weird, so we'll have to add some spacing between the letters. So here you'll see letter spacing. Now here just put in 5 pixels. Okay, now this looks much better. Now you can adjust this text anywhere you want, and just to make it center, click on this button. Now this will stay in the center of this slider. Now it's time to add this form. So again come back over here and we'll use the same layer, text or HTML, because it says you can use text and you can also use HTML. So select that, and instead of this we have to paste in some code over here. So if you see the file which you get in the video description below, you will see a file which says CSS. When you open this file, it will look something like this. So first you'll have to copy this code, okay, the first line of code, copy till the end. Okay, now come back over here and paste in the code over here. Okay, so you'll get this form like this. Now you have to place it anywhere you want. For example, let's keep everything a bit down and let's make everything center line. So select this, click on that, select this one, click on this. Fine, so this is looking better. Now after doing this, first let's save the settings so that you don't miss any settings. So we are done creating the main thing. Now it's time to add some animation and add some animation timing. So if you see over here, there is some timing. For example, first the background comes, then after 1 second this title comes. You know what I'm talking about. You know, you have animation, first this title comes, then this thing comes, and it has some animation like fade or scroll or something like that. Okay, so let's do that. First we'll set the timing. So first, what do you want to come? So first we want this title to come. Okay, now we have to decide the timing. Here it is the title one at the bottom. So what I'll do, I'll select this and click on this edit button, and frame start. When do you want this frame to start? So I want this frame to start at 1 second. So I'll type in 1000 milliseconds. And what should be the duration of the animation? So I want the duration to be 1.5 seconds. So I'll type in 1500 milliseconds and I'll click on this tick mark button. Now after that, when it ends, what should be the animation? So again, the timing you can decide. You can again hover here and click on this edit button. Okay, now duration, you can select 1 second. So 1000 milliseconds. Now the second thing, which is this one, using WordPress powered search. Now we have to select this and we have to decide the timing. So again, I'll hover over here and click on this edit button. Now I want this one to start a little bit late. So I'll select 1500 milliseconds, which is 1.5 seconds, and duration should be same, 1.5 seconds. So again, 1500 milliseconds, and end time will be same, which is 1 second. Now if you are not able to see properly, I would suggest you to watch this video in full HD, because I always upload my videos in 1080p. So I would recommend you to watch this video in 1080p and full screen so that you can see all the details. Now the form. So select this form. Now this is the last one, the form one. So what I'll do, I'll again hover over here and click on edit. So I want this form to come at the end. So I'll select 2 seconds. Okay, so I want this form to appear at 2 seconds, and I want the duration, the animation duration, to be 1.5 seconds. End time will be same, 1 second. Fine, now click on this tick mark button. So if you want, you can have a just a simple demo. You can click on this play button. As you can see, okay, let us see again. As you can see, first the title comes, then this subtitle comes, then we have the form. Let's again see. Okay, first the title, the subtitle, and this one comes. Okay, so this is working. Now we can change the animation. If you want, you can see it again. Okay, title, subtitle, then the form. Fine. Now we have to change the animation. By default, everything is applied to fade. You can change the animation. So suppose you want to change the animation for this title, you can select this title, and here at the top you'll see animation. Click on animation. As I said, by default fade in is selected. Now you can change this. Now there are so many different things. For example, let's select this one, pop-up smooth. Now as you can see, the animation is totally changed. Now this is how it looks. Now if you want to change the animation for subtitle as well, now you can select subtitle. Again, go to animation and change this to anything you want. So let me select this time, okay, letter fly from bottom. Let's select this one. Okay, so this is how the animation is. So you can set any animation to all these things. I think this is enough. Now we can just click on save slide. So we have successfully created this section. Okay, we'll see how to use this section because we have just created it. We haven't pasted it anywhere. Now what I'll do, instead of starting to create the home page, first I'll create this section as well, because this is also a slider. This is also created using Slider Revolution, this section. So let's also make this section. Okay, so again what we'll do, we'll click on add slider, all sliders. Now again we'll click on add new slider. Again make sure default slider is selected over here, and you can give it any title. Okay, so let's give it a title of slider 2. Let's type in slider 2 over here. Here also slider 2. Now standard slider, slider layout, again full width slider. Now here if you see, this is much smaller than this one. So this one was 600 pixels in height. So let's change this height and let's decrease the height for this one. So maybe I'll select 500, that would be better. And everything is automatically adjusted. But again, if you want to make some changes, you can just make it on and change the size, the height or width, whatever you want to make. Whatever you want to make some changes, you can do that easily. Fine, now let's click on save slide and let's start creating this slider as well. So here also we have a very similar setting. We have an image in the background, we have a title, subtitle and a call to action button. So here we'll see how to add this button and how to link this and how to change the color of this text. So let's do that. Come back to this dashboard. Again, the first step is to set a background image. So click on over here, click on media library, upload files, select files, and this time we'll have to select this one. So select this, click on open, click on insert, scroll down. Now as you can see, we have this thing over here. Now the first thing that we'll have to add is this one, starting online learning. Let's add this text. So again click on add layer, text. Let's type in starting online learning. Fine, click on OK. Now we'll have to change the font family. This time I'll select Roboto, which is a very good font. Now again the size of the font and height will have to change. So if you see in the demo website, this font is quite smaller and the next font, the subtitle, is quite bigger. So first we'll have to set this one. So it is, let's set this to 15 pixels font size and 20 pixels font height, and let's make it more bolder. So let's select 700. Okay, this is looking much better. Bring it over here and make it center align. Now let's change the color of this font. So here we have the color. Select this and you can select any color and you can play around with this color. So let me make this something like this, light blue. Click on OK. So we have a beautiful color to this font. Now we can adjust it anywhere you want. Now the next font is this one, enhance your skills with best online courses. So let's add this as well. Click on add layer, text or HTML, and let's type in whatever we had over there. Enhance, what was that? Enhance your skills with best. Okay. Okay, so I'll keep only this much, because here if you see online courses is written on another line. So we'll see how to do that. First we will type only this section and we'll click on OK. Now again let's change the font family, and this time we'll select Roboto Slab. Okay, this is another font. This is not Roboto, this is Roboto Slab. So select that one and let's increase this font height to maybe 50 pixels and this to 55 pixels. Okay, and it is fine, 400 is fine. Let's bring it over here. Okay, if you want you can change this color to black or anything you want. Okay, let's see. Okay, you can change this to black or you can change this to yellow. Whatever color you like, you can change that to that color. Fine. So we have this thing over here. Let's make it center align as well. So click on this one. Now after that we have this beautiful call to action button. Let's add that. So for that, I'll again click on add layer, and this time I'll select button. Now if you see over here, the background color is transparent. Okay, we have a transparent background color, the text color is white, and we have a very thin border, white color border. So let's do that. First, the background color is transparent, so if you want to make this transparent, just decrease the opacity to 0. Okay, you can either do like this, or you can just set this opacity over here to 0%. Okay, both the way will do. Once you do so, click on OK. Now you can see the this demo over here. This is how it will look. Now the color is white, which is fine. After that, we have border. Yes, we have a border, but the border color is white. As you can see here, the border color is white. And okay, let's make it yes. And let's select a border width. So let's select 1 pixel over here. Fine. Now hover state. What should happen when we hover here? So as you can see, when we hover this button, the background color becomes white and the color of the text becomes black. So let's do that. So background color white. Okay. Color of the text black. Okay. And we don't have any border as such, so that's fine. And the text over here is all courses. So let's add this text. Click on this text and let's type all courses. Fine. Okay, once you do so, you can select any button from here. So I think this is the perfect button. So click on this button. Now you'll have this button over here. Now as you can see, this is exactly the same. We have white color, white background. When we hover this, it becomes white color, and the background becomes white and the color becomes black. Now again, you can set the timing in the same way. Suppose you want to set the timing for this one, you can select this. You can edit it from here. Suppose you want to start it at 1 second, so we'll type in 1000 milliseconds, and the duration, how long the animation should go on. So I'll select 1.5 seconds, so I'll type in 1500 milliseconds. Click on OK. Now for this one, this text, I'll select this, click on edit, and this time I'll select all the same. Okay, so let's do it same. Then the button. Fine, I want this button to come a bit late, so I'll select 1500 instead of 1000, and duration will be same, 1500. Okay, now let's see a quick demo. As you can see over here, this is how it looks. If you want to change any animation, you can click on that thing, go to animation, and you can change the animation to anything you want. For example, slide from right. So as you can see, now it is sliding from right. So you can change the animation, you can change everything. This is really easy. Once you are doing all these settings, just go at the top and click on save slide. Okay guys, so with this we have completed both the slides. Now we can use them on our home page. So first we'll have to create one page and name it home page, because we haven't created any page yet. So from the left hand side, you'll see something called pages. Click on pages, or you can hover on pages and click on add new. Fine, now we can give it any title. So what I'll do, I'll type in home page. Okay, let's give it a title of home page, and let's click on publish. Okay, so we are publishing this page. Now let's see how this page looks like. So you have this view page link over here. You can open this link in a new tab. Okay, so this is how it is looking, very simple. Now if you see, there is one problem over here. We have this thing which says our website name / homepage, but we don't want it like this. In the demo website, as you can see, it does not say / homepage. It is just the website name. Okay, so we'll have to remove this. Now let me show you how to do that. This is basically because, you know, we have created a simple page and we have named it homepage. So we have just named it homepage, like we can name it anything, but we have not set this page as our homepage. So let's do that. So come back to your dashboard. At the left hand side, you'll see something called settings. Hover settings and click on general. Okay, so this is not under general settings. It is, I think, under reading. So under settings, you'll click on reading, and here it is. By default, it is set to your latest post. Now we'll have to select a static page because we want a custom page to be set as the home page. Now under home page, here it is under home page, select this and select the page which we have just created. Here it is, home page. Okay, now you can just click on save changes. Now come back to this page and let's refresh, and this thing should be gone, but we still should be on this page. Okay, let's see, let's refresh this page. Okay, so that thing is gone, but we are still on our home page. And we don't want this thing as well. As you can see, we want a very simple page. We don't want these things over your home page to be written, because here over here no home page or anything is written. Okay, so for that we'll see how to do that. Let's cut this thing first, and here at the top you'll see edit page. Let's open this in a new tab so that we can edit this page in the background. Okay, so this is what the edit page looks like. Now that is happening, this thing is happening because there is a template that is running. This is the default template. Now we want a template which is called no title, because we don't want to show the title on this page. So come back over here, and at the right hand side you'll see something called page attributes. Under that there is something called template. Under template you'll see different kind of templates. Now the one which we have to select is no title. So select this one and click on update. Come back to your website, let's refresh and see the changes. Now as you can see, everything is blank. Now we can easily create whatever we want to do. Okay, so come back over here. Now there is a very beautiful way of creating website nowadays, that is called page builder. So we are using a page builder called Visual Builder. It is automatically installed on your website, so you don't have to do anything. It is a premium plugin, but you're getting it for free with this theme. Okay, so to use that page builder, you'll have to click on this button which says backend editor. Okay, so once you click on this, you'll get some options. You can just minimize this page settings, just click on over here, and here is this section where we have to do everything. Okay, we have to add everything. So first we want to add this thing, this slider which we created recently. So to do so, click on add element. Now that was slider revolution. So here we can search for something for slider revolution, and here it is, revolution slider. Click on this. Now we have to select the slider. So we have created two. Now we have to select the first one, that was slider 1. Click on save changes. Now click on update. Come back to your website and let's refresh this page and let's see what happens. Okay guys, so as you can see, this is how it is. Now it is almost good, but we are missing few things over here. First, this thing is not working properly. This search bar is working, but it is not looking good, and that is because we did not put any custom CSS. Now you don't have to type any CSS. I have everything ready for you. And the second thing, as you can see, we have some gap at the top. Now we'll have to remove that gap. So let's do both the things. First, let's remove the gap. So to remove the gap, what you have to do, you have to click on this pencil icon, which is the edit row. Click on that. Now go to design options. Now here we have to remove some margin. You can add some margin, you can add some padding. Now if you don't know what is a margin, what is a padding, don't worry, we'll see that things later on. First, we'll have to add some margin. In fact, we'll have to remove some margin. So if you want to add some gap at the top, we add something like 100 pixels, 150 pixels, 10 pixels. But here we don't have to add it. We have to remove this space. So to remove it, we just add a minus sign. So instead of 100 pixels, we'll type in minus 100 pixels. And here I'll type in minus 150. Okay, so the top margin here, as you can see, in the top margin I have typed in minus 150, and let's click on save changes, click on update. Let's come back to this page and refresh. Now as you can see, that problem is successfully solved. Now we have a very beautiful page. Now let's solve this problem. So again, come back to your dashboard. Now scroll down and again click on slider revolution. Here it is. Now in that file which I just showed you, from where you copied this code, and below that code there is something called code for styling. Now under that code for styling, select everything that is under it and copy it from here. Now select this one, the first slider that we created. Click on this pencil button. Okay, you'll see your slider over here. Now click on slider settings and go at the bottom. Okay, first click on slider settings from here. Now go at the bottom. Okay, here we have custom CSS. Now you have to paste everything over here. Paste everything that you copied from this document, all these things under code for styling, and click on save settings. Come back to your website and refresh this page. Now everything should be fine. Okay, so animation is working and this thing is also working perfectly. Now we have this thing and it is really looking beautiful. So the first section is complete. Now we can get rid of this page. Now again click on open this edit page link in a new tab. Now again come back to your dashboard, and now it's time to create this section, the second section. So let's do that. Come back over here and click on this plus button. It will add a new element. Click on add element, and first at the top we have some simple text. So there are two ways of adding text. First we'll see one by one. First we'll see the first way, and next time when something like this comes, we'll see the second way of adding text. So first let's add a simple text block. Here it is. If you don't find this, just search for text block. You'll find it over here. This is the one. Okay, here it is, your text block, a simple text. Now you can just copy everything from here, okay, and paste it over here. So we have copied and pasted it over here. Now if you see over here, everything is center aligned. So let's make it center aligned. So select everything and select this button. It will make everything center aligned. And there is some gap at top and bottom. In fact, we forgot to put some gap at top and bottom. So we'll see how to do that. First, click on save changes. Now let's add some gap at top and bottom. So we want to add some gap at top and bottom of this text. So what we'll do, we'll select this section. We'll click on this edit button. Go to design options, and here we have to add some padding. You can add some padding and margin, both will do the work, but I'll add padding. I'll add 50 pixels top and 50 pixels bottom padding. You can increase or decrease this number according to your choice. Now click on save changes. Now this will add some gap at top and bottom. Now let's add these images. So again click on this add button. Now search for image and select single image because we want a single image. So select single image. Now we have to select an image from media library. So I'll click on add new image, upload files, select files. Okay, now let's see. Here we have banner 1. Let's select this one. Click on open. You'll find all these images for free in the video description below. Just click on that link and you can download everything. Now click on set image. Now after that you'll see image size. Now by default it is set to thumbnail, but we want the full size. So just type in full over there. Okay. Now image placement, center. Image style, we don't want any style. On click action, what should happen when someone clicks on this image? So if you want, you can link it to a larger image, or you can link it to a custom link. So you can just type in open custom link, and you can type in the link which you want to open. Okay, I'll type in hashtag over here. Okay, so if you want this link to open in same window, you can select same window. If you want this link to open in a new window, you can select new window. Okay, rest everything is fine. Click on save changes. Now if you see over here, we have 4 different images. So what we'll have to do, we'll have to add 4 different columns. Now adding and making that is really easy. What we can do, we can select, we can hover over here and we'll get all these options. So this is the 4 column option, 1 by 4 plus 1 by 4 plus 1 by 4 plus 1 by 4. Select this one. Now as you can see, we have 4 different columns. Now again we have to repeat the same step, but there is one simple technique. What you can do, you can hover this thing and click on this button. It will clone or duplicate this image. We'll do it 4 times and we'll drag everything from this side to all the columns. Now we don't have to type in again full size image and center align and all those things. It will save a lot of time. Now the only thing that we have to do, we have to change the image. So let's do that. Click on this pencil icon. Again, remove this image and let's add a new one. Click on upload files, select files. Let's select this one, open, set image, save changes, edit the third one, remove this image, click on add new, upload files. Let's select this file, click on open, set image, save changes, and let's add the last one. Fine. Now again remove this one, click on add new image, upload files, select files, and the last one, banner 4, click on open, set image, save changes. Now we can update this page and let's refresh this page and see what happens. Okay guys, so as you can see, this is how it is looking. I think this is looking nice, but the only problem I think over here is that we don't have any gap at the bottom. Okay, so we need to add some gap below these images so that we have a nice amount of gap over here. Now we'll do that thing easily, and after that we'll have to add this slider. So let's do that. Come back over here. First we'll have to add some gap below these images. So I'll click on this pencil icon, go to design options and click on padding, and let's add maybe 30 pixels bottom padding. We don't want any top padding. We don't want any gap at the top because there is a nice amount of gap over here. So I'll just type in 30 in the bottom and click on save changes. And after that we'll have to add this slider. So that is really easy. Click on add new element, search for slider revolution or revolution slider, select this one. Now this time we'll have to add slider 2, click on save changes. Let's again update this page, come back over here, refresh, and everything should be fine. Okay, so we have a nice amount of gap at the bottom, and this slider is also showing over here. We have the button, text, and everything over here. Now after this we have to add this one, this simple text. This is just some simple text. You can easily do it. And after that we'll see how to add and make these courses. We have already seen how to make these courses. We'll see how to add them and how to change the design and display it on the home page. Okay, so come back to this page, click on add new element, and again we'll select text block. Now let's copy this simple text from here so that we don't have to type anything. We'll just copy and paste it over here. Click on save changes. Now again here we have 3 different columns. So again I'll hover over here, and this time I'll select 1 by 3 plus 1 by 3 plus 1 by 3. It will add 3 different columns. Okay, so we have 1 column, 2 and 3. Now in the second column again we want simple text block. So I'll click on add element, text block, and I'll copy this dummy text from here. This is just some simple dummy text. Copy it and paste it over here. Click on save changes, and in the third section or in the third column I'll add this text. So you don't have to copy and paste all this dummy text. You'll have to put in something about your company, about your clients, or something like that. That will really help you. Okay, so click on this add button, text block, and let's add all this dummy text over here. Click on save changes. Now again, if you see, there is a nice amount of gap at top and bottom. So let's add that. Click on this pencil icon, go to design options, and let's add maybe 50 pixels top and bottom. So just type in 50 padding top, 50 padding bottom. Click on save changes. Fine. After that we'll see what happens. First let's update the page. Come back over here, let's refresh the page and see what happens. Let's scroll down. So we have all the 3 columns and it is really looking nice. So it is working. Now it's time to add this text, and this time we will not use text block, we'll use something else. Or maybe this time also I'll use text block, but when we'll create about us and all these pages, I'll use something different. But now let's add text block. Okay, let's use the same thing. So you can copy this text from here, come back to this page. Now as you can see, it is really easy creating a website using a page builder. That's why a page builder is really highly recommended. Now again click on add element and again select text block and paste in the text, or you can just type in any text you want. So I'll just paste it over here. I'll select everything and I'll make it center aligned because here it is center aligned, and click on save changes. Now I want to give some spacing at top and bottom. So I'll again click on this pencil button, go to design options, and maybe I'll add 20 pixels top and bottom. So I'll just add 20 at top padding and 20 at bottom padding and click on save changes. Now after that I have this thing, all the courses displaying over here. So I'll click on this add button. Okay, then after that I'll search for, let me see, go to this section called Vibe Builder, and we have Vibe Grid. So you can also search from here. You can just type in Vibe Grid, VIBE, Vibe Grid, you'll see it over here. Click on this. Okay, so do you want to display any title? I will select no. Select type of the what is the post type that you want to display. So we want to display courses over here, so we'll select courses. If you want to display only quiz, certificates, events or anything, you can select. I'm selecting only courses, so I'll select courses. Which courses do you want to show or display on the home page? So you can select anyone. For example, we can select the courses which has most students or featured course, highly rated courses and so on. So I'll just select the recently published one, and we have some more option. Now here we have to select the style of the course. Okay, so as I said you earlier, so this is the style and this style is the fourth one. Okay, this is the style which is there over here. So if you want this exact same style, you can select the fourth one. Now what I would recommend you is you can just click on everything and you can see how this different style looks, and whatever you like, you select this one. I like this one, the fourth style, that's why I'm selecting this one. Now scroll down. Here we have grid masonry layout, one column in full width. Now I want to show 4 columns. Okay, as you can see, I have 1 2 3 4 columns. So I'll select 4 column in full width, and rest everything is fine. Just click on save changes, click on update, and hopefully everything should be fine. Come back to your website, refresh this page. Let's see what happens. Okay, so this section is looking really beautiful. We are displaying, or it is displaying only one course because we have created just one simple course. That's why we are not able to see many different courses. When we create more courses, we'll see all those things over here. We have created only one, that's why we are seeing only one. Now let's see how to do what we have next. We have this section now. So let's add this simple images over here. Again, come back over here, click on add new. Again, search for single image. Here it is. Click on single image. Media library, click on add new image. Upload files, select files, and let me select all the files at once. Okay, you can just press Ctrl and select all the files and click on open. Okay, all the files, all the images are getting installed. So let's select one by one. Let's select the first one, click on set image. Okay, after that image size, I will again type in full size, then alignment center, and rest everything is fine. Click on save changes. Now we want around 4 or 6 different columns, so I'll select 6 columns. This is the one, and I'll copy this image 6 times or 5 times and drag all the images over here in different columns. And now I just have to change the image, so I'll click on this edit button, remove this image, click on add new, select this one, click on set image, save changes, select the third one, edit it, change the image, click on add new. Let's select this one, set image, save changes, edit the fourth one, remove the existing image, click on add new, and let's add this, click on save changes, fifth one, remove this one, click on add new, select this, click on set image, click on save changes. Okay, now click on update, come back to this page and refresh this. Let's see what happens now. Let's see how it looks. Okay guys, so this is how it is looking, and this is looking nice. I think the only thing which we are missing is some gap. So let's add some gap at top of this section, this image section. Rest everything is fine. So again, come at the bottom, click on this pencil button, go to design, and let's add maybe 20 pixels top padding. Click on save changes. Again, update this page, refresh it, and I think it should work. Let's see what happens. Okay guys, so we have a decent amount of gap over here. So this is working fine. Okay, so we have successfully completed the home page very easily. I hope you guys enjoyed this. Now let's create a new page, which is the About Us page. Let's see how it looks. Click on this page, About. Okay, so this is how it looks. Let's create this one. So first we'll have to create a new page. So again, come back to your dashboard and click on add new page. So you can click on this button, or you can hover pages and click on add new. Both the things will do. Now let's give it a title of About Us. So let's type in About Us. Again, we'll select the same template, which is no title. Now click on backend editor. So first we have this section, this beautiful section. Let's see how to make this one. We have a background image and this really looks nice. We have a title, subtitle, and a call to action button. Now this time we'll use something different, and we won't use text block to create text. We'll use something different. Let's see what we'll use. So come back over here, click on add element. First let's search for heading. And this is the one which we have to use, custom heading. Okay, so text source will be custom text, and the first text is get started with. So you can copy it from here, or you can just type in any text you want. Get started with element tag. So I'll select H2, text align, center. As you can see, it is centered. Font size, I won't put anything over here because I have already selected H2. But if you want to make it smaller, bigger, you can do so. We'll do that with this text, okay? But for this, H2 is fine. And color, let's make it white. So let's select white color from here. Use theme default family. Yes, we want to do that. Now everything is looking fine. Click on save changes. Now again, click on this plus button to add a new custom heading, and again search for custom heading. This is the one. Now this time let's type in online education. Again custom text, and let's type the text online education. And this time I'll select H1 because H1 is bigger than H2. Now again center align, font size, I'll put in 6REM. Okay, this is a custom font size. You can put in 100 pixels, 50 pixels, whatever you like. Text color, I'll put in white color. After that, font family, Open Sans. Okay, I'll select Open Sans from here. Now font weight, I'll select maybe bold, 800 bold, regular. Okay, because this is quite bolder text, so I'll select 800 bold regular. Now click on save changes again, and after that we have a beautiful button, as you can see over here. So let's add this button now. Again click on this add new button. Now search for button over here. Now we have to select this one. Okay, simple button, go button. Click on this. Now what do you want the text on the button? So here it says get started now. So I'll type the same thing, get started now. Okay, you can link this button to anything you want. So I'll just put a hashtag in the URL. I don't want to link it to anything now. Click on set link. After that, style. So modern style, classic style, there are many different style of button, but here the one which we have used is a simple button. So that is a flat button, so I am using flat. Now there are many beautiful types like modern and 3D. You can use them as well. I am using the simple flat button. And shape, I don't want rounded shape, I want a simple square button. Color, I am selecting blue because here I have selected blue. You can select any beautiful color, any beautiful shape. I'm just trying to make it exactly like the demo website, but you don't have to do that. You have to see what looks much beautiful according to you and just do whatever you find beautiful. Okay. Now size, normal, which is fine. Alignment, center. After that, if you want, you can use some icons. Rest everything is fine. Click on save changes. Now you can see a preview of this button. This is how it will look. Now again, what we'll do is we'll add, or maybe we'll remove the gap. So again, we'll do -150 over here. Click on save changes like we did in the home page, because we have to remove the gap at the top. And if you see, there is a background image to this entire section, and we have a nice amount of gap at top and bottom of this content. So let's do that. Click on this pencil button to edit this row. Now row stretch, we want to make it stretch row, so that will make it full width. After that, go to design options. Okay, now we'll have to add some padding. Okay, as you can see, there is nice amount of gap over here and at the bottom. So let's add maybe 100 top padding and 100 bottom padding. That should do. And we want a background image. So here you can select the background image. Click on this add new. Go to upload files, select files and go to slider, I guess. No. Let's see where we have that image. Slider. No, we don't have that in the slider. Okay, this is the one, Parallax BG. Select this, click on open. Now again, click on set image, save image and click on publish. Let's cut this page because we are done with the home page. Now let's open this page in a new tab. So you can open this link which says view page in a new tab. Let's see how this page is looking. Okay, so this is looking nice, very beautiful. Now the only thing which I think is left is we need some more gap at top and bottom. Like here we have a nice amount of gap at top and bottom. So it was, I guess, 100. So let's make it maybe 200, or you can increase this. Let's make it 250 pixels top and bottom. Really nice amount of gap. So I'm making 250 pixels top and bottom padding. Click on save changes. Click on update, and now we'll have nice amount of gap at both top and bottom. Let's refresh. Okay, as you can see, now it is really looking amazing. So we are done with the first section. Now let's see how the second section looks. So this is how the second section looks. We have a background color. Now this time, instead of background image, we'll use background color, which is black, and we'll see how to use these different icons and all this animation and so on. So let's do that. Come back to this page, click on this plus button to add a new element, and first we'll add icon. So search for icon over here. Okay, this is the one, because this is a simple icon. There are hundreds of icons you can use, or maybe not icon. Let me show you a easier way of using icon. So let me delete this. Let me delete this as well, and click on plus button, and let's add a text block. Okay, so I'm just showing you how to add icon in a different way. Let's delete all this text from here. Now there is something called shortcodes, which are very useful. Now if you want to use the shortcodes, it is very simple. You have this icon over here, vibe shortcodes. When you click on this arrow, you'll get a lot of shortcodes. So you can use anything like pop-ups, progress bar, testimonials, video. Now the one which we want is icons. So click on this icons. Okay, so there are many different icons that you can use. Now let's see whether we get that CSS icon. This is a simple CSS icon. You can use any icon, but I'm trying to use the same icon so that it looks similar to the demo website. Let me see whether I can find that or not. Okay, let's use this icon instead of that one, the Windows icon. So let's select this one. Fine. Now icon size, this is a really big size. So what I'll do, instead of 0, I'll select 250 pixels. And custom style, text style, I'll select, instead of text style, I'll select custom. And icon color, as you can see, is white. So I'll select white from here. Icon color, let's make it white. Fine. Okay, I think this is not working. We can use this. Okay, just leave this thing, leave all these color options and click on insert shortcode. Now we can do that manually. For example, if you see, this is color and we have this quotation marks over here. So in this double quotations, you can put the color. So the code for white color is hashtag FFF. If you don't know all these codes, it is really simple. You can go to Google and type in hex colors, HEXCOLORS or color. Okay, now here suppose you want white, so you can go to white section, and if you see, this is the code. If you want blue, you can go to blue. You can select any color. If you want red, you go to red. You select any color and you'll get these codes over here. So the white color for white is FFF. You can type F 3 times or 6 times. It will do the same job. So let me copy this code and let us put and paste it over here. Now we don't want any background color, but we want a hover color. So as you can see, when we hover this, it becomes blue. So let us select this blue color. Okay, let me select this blue color. Okay, this one. Fine. Now let me copy this code from here. Now hover color, I'll put this color over here. And rest everything looks fine. So click on save changes. Now here we have two different columns. The first column is this icon, but we have another column and we have all this text and buttons over here. So let's do that. Again, first we'll have to add a column. So hover over here and select the second one, half plus half. So we have two columns. Again click on add new and again select text block. So first we have very simple text. So what you can do, we can simply copy this thing from here and let's paste it over here. And if you notice, all this text is white. So what we'll do is, we'll select all this text from here, go to text color and select white color. So all the text has become white. Now the only thing that we have to do is add this button. So again, we'll use the same shortcode system, but this time instead of icons, we'll use buttons. So click on this icon, select buttons. Okay, link URL, we'll just type in hashtag over here. Button style, I want a simple blue color style. Anchor, what should it say? So it says become an instructor. Okay, so let me type become an instructor. Now later on in this video, we'll create a page, a sign up page or registration page for becoming an instructor. So after we create that, you can come back to this thing and you can replace the link URL to that page link. Okay, now click on insert shortcode, click on save changes, and hopefully everything should be fine. Let's see what happens. Click on update, come back to this page and refresh it. Now scroll down. Okay, so there is some problem. Okay, fine. The problem is very simple. We forgot to put that background color, black background color. Okay, and also we'll have to add nice amount of gap at top and bottom, because all the text over here is white. That's why we are not able to see it. So let's add a black background color over here. Click on this pencil button, go to design, now background color, and let's select black from here. and let's add some gap at top and bottom. So let's add maybe 100 pixels top and bottom. Padding, click on save, again click on update, come back to this page, refresh, and this time everything should be fine. Okay, so again it is looking better, but still we forgot one more thing, and that is to make this row full width row. That's why we are getting this gap from both the side. We don't want that. So again come back over here, click on this pencil icon. Now row stretch, we'll have to select stretch row instead of default. Select stretch row, click on save changes, update, come back to this page and refresh, and it will solve the problem. Okay, so let's scroll down, and now as you can see, this is looking beautiful and all the settings are done. Okay, so this is now looking awesome. Now let's see the last section. This is also a very easy section. Let's start creating this. Come back to this page, click on add new element, and again search for text block. And here we have a very simple text, so we don't have to do anything, just copy it from here and paste it over here. The only thing that we need to notice, or you need to notice, is this thing. Okay, the bottom text has some hyperlink. So let me show you how to put that. First let me remove this. So it is just a simple text, but if you want to add some link, like we have it over here, when you click on this button or when you click on this text, it will open some link. So if you want to do that, if you want to add some link to this text, you can select this text and you'll have this option which says insert or edit link. Click on this and paste in the URL that you want to link. So I'll just put in a hashtag over here and click on apply. Now as you can see, this has turned blue, which means the settings are applied. Now click on save changes. Again we want 2 different columns, so let's do that. Hover over here, select one half by half, so select this one. Now in this also we'll have to create these 2 things, these 2 beautiful things. So click on add new, search for text block. I'm trying to use text block as much as possible. You can do it by other ways as well, but I'm trying to use text block because using that is very simple, and when you use the same thing, you become expert in that. So that is what I'm using, that is why I'm using that. So here first we'll have to add the image and then some text. As you can see over here, we have the image and then some text. First let me copy this text. Now first let's add an image. So click on add media, upload files, select files, and let's add this guy's image. Select this image, click on open. Okay, now click on insert into page. Okay, so here it is. Now what you have to do, you have to click on this image and align it to the left. So select this one. Now after that we'll have to add the text. So paste in the text over here. Now come back, give a space between all these things. Now let's add another image. So click on add media, upload files, select files, and let's add this image now. Click on open. Now click on insert into page. Now this time let's copy this text and paste it over here. Okay, we forgot one thing, to make it left align. Okay, so select this image and select align left. Fine, this will solve the problem. Now click on save changes. Now let's add some gap at top and bottom. So select this pencil, go to design option, padding, let's add 50 pixels top and bottom, padding, and click on save changes, click on update. Come back to this page, refresh it, and everything should be fine. Now let's scroll down. As you can see, this section is also looking beautiful. So we are also done with the about us page. Now the next thing that we have to do is create the contact us page. First let's see how a contact us page looks like. So click on contact us. Okay, the map is not displaying over here, we'll fix that. So we have this map and we have all this text over here. Okay, so we'll see how to do all these things. It's really easy. So let's cut this page now because we don't need this. Cut this thing as well. Come back to your dashboard and click on add new to add a new page. Now let's give it a title of contact us. So just type in contact us, and this time instead of default template we'll have to select contact page. Okay, this one. Now this will add this map over here, but this map will not show right now. We'll have to do some changes over here. We'll see how to do that, don't worry. Now after that we have all these things to be shown. So again we'll click on back end editor, click on add element. First one is simple text block. As you can see, this is just some simple text. So I'll copy it and paste it over here. Let me select everything, paste it, click on save changes, and this time as you can see we have one column over here and the next column is divided into two columns. So let's add something like this. Hover over here and let's search for something like this. Okay, so I think do we have anything like this? I don't think so. I think we'll have to add a custom column for this one. So what you can do, you can hover over here and click on custom. Now what I have to do, now let's do one thing. First let's divide it. So let's make it half, 1/2 plus, now instead of half, because if we add half plus half it will become two columns, but I want this second column to be divided into two, so that we can easily do that by making 1/4 plus 1/4. This should do, hopefully. Now click on update. Fine, it has worked. As you can see we have one column and the second column is divided into two different columns. So I hope you understood this thing. Now let's copy this text from here, our philosophy, and click on this add button, text block. Now I think I am going a little bit faster than usual, and the reason is very simple, because creating contact us and about us page is not really important. You can just import some templates and do it easily, but after this we'll do some important stuff. So that's why I want to go a bit faster so that we can go on to those important stuff. I hope you understand that. So we have copied this, click on save changes. Now here also we have a text block, and this time we have our contact informations. So copy it and let's paste it over here. Click on save changes. Okay, now let's add some gap at top and bottom. Okay, so we can click on this pencil button, design options, and let's add 30 pixels top and bottom padding. Click on save changes. After that we have this thing over here, the contact form, and here we have this accordion. So let's add that. Come back to this page. Now scroll down and click on add new element, and again select text block, and now let's add this thing. First we have this heading which says send us a message. So let's type that heading first, and after that we have different fields, form fields. So adding that is also very easy. We'll be using shortcodes for this. So again select wipe shortcodes and let's search for, I think, forms, something like that. Let's okay, here it is, forms. So select forms. First you have to enter the email where you want to receive these messages. First, for example, if I type my name, email, and if I want to contact you, then what is the email on which you want me to contact you? So you have to put that email over here. You have to put the subject. You can put the website name or something like that, so that you know where these mails are coming from. Now the first label is for name, first field is for name. So I'll select name and I'll select single line text, and if you want to make it required you can select required. Okay, now click on insert shortcode. Once you're done, it will add this shortcode. Now after that we have a shortcode for email. So again click on add shortcode, select forms. You can again change the email address, subject. Now instead of name we want this to say email. So let's type in email. Fine. Single text box, or what do you want? So we want single line text box, and validation we will select email click on insert shortcode. After that we have phone, so we'll add another shortcode, click on forms. Now let's make it phone. And validation numeric, or we can select phone number, click on insert shortcode. And after that we have simple text box or message box, so let's add that, and it says query, as you can see. So again let's add a shortcode forms, and this time it says query, or you can just type in message, it's all up to you. And now we don't have to select single line because it is a message, we don't want single line, we want multiple lines. So we'll select multi-line text box or text area. And validation, we don't want any validation to be applied to this one, so we'll select none and click on insert shortcode. And the last one is a simple submit button. So again we'll click on add shortcode and forms, and now form element will select submit button, validation none, and you can say what the button says. For example, here the button says submit, so you can type in submit over here. Fine. Now click on insert shortcode, click on save changes, and again we have two different columns. So let's divide this to two different columns, and in the next column we'll have something called accordion. So search for that, ACCOR, this is the one, accordion. Now as you can see, the first section it says our mission, and we have some text in it. So let's copy this text and let's edit the first section. So the titles should be our mission, and just leave this section ID and just click on save changes. And in this title we want to add some text. So what we'll do, we'll click on this add button, text block, and we'll add the text whatever you want and click on save changes. And similarly you can add section 2, section 3 and everything. Fine. So I won't do that. I don't want to waste your time and my time. And let's add some space at the bottom. So let's click on pencil, go to design, and let's add maybe 50 pixels bottom padding. Click on save changes and make sure contact page is selected. Click on publish. Let's view this page in a new tab. Let's see what happens. Okay, so the map is not working as expected, and rest everything is working and it is looking nice. Now this is not working because to make this thing work we need something called API. We need to create some API. So it is really easy. Open a new tab and type in console.developers.google.com. Now first we'll need to enable APIs and services. So click on this button which says enable API and services. Okay, first you'll have to create a product, but I don't need to create it because I have already created it. But if you have not created it, you can click on over here and click on this button to create a new project. Okay, you can name it anything, and after that you can follow my steps, whatever I'm going to show you. Let us go to console.developers.google.com. Okay, as you can see, this project blog.dude is selected. After that you have to enable some APIs and services. So click on this button which says enable APIs and services and search for Google Map. Okay, Google Map JavaScript. So this is the one, Google Maps JavaScript API. Open this and click on enable. Okay, so it is enabling the API. Okay, so it says to use this API you need credentials. Click create credentials to get started. So you can click on over here credentials and click on create credential. Now from here you will have to select API key. So select API key, and we have the API key over here, but we cannot use it right now. First we'll have to verify a domain. So first let's cancel this thing. Go to domain verification. First copy your domain from here. So this is our domain lms2.nayashik.com. Copy it, come over here, go to add domain, paste it over here and click on add domain. Now it will take you to some different page where you will have to verify that you own this domain. So again you will have to click on this button which says add a property and paste in your domain. click on continue. Now they have this file, so you have to download this HTML verification file. As you can see, it has downloaded, and we have to upload this file on our website, and after that we can click on verify. So you can do it easily using FileZilla. So open FileZilla. Fine, now you have to find the folder of your website. So I am using lms2.nailshake.com. So let me find that folder. Here it is, lms2.nailshake.com. Now you have to save, you have to paste this file which we just downloaded in this folder. So what I'll do, first I'll open this file in a folder. Okay, this is the one. I'll copy this file on my desktop so that I can easily open this. Then again I'll go to FileZilla. I'll refresh my desktop. Now I have this file over here. I'll just drag this file on my website folder. Okay, it says transfer finished. Let's cancel this. Now I'll come over here. I'll click on I am not a robot. Click on verify. Fine, so it says it is verified. Now we can go back. So click on this button. Again go back, or maybe we can just cut this thing. Now again it will ask you to put in your domain name, so you can just copy your domain name from here. Come back over here, paste in, click on add domain. Now this time it will take, as you can see, it has accepted your domain. Now come back to credentials, copy this credential or copy this API key, just copy it, and now we have to paste it over here on our website. Now from here at the left hand side you have WPLMS, hover WPLMS and click on, I guess, miscellaneous. Click on miscellaneous. Now we have to copy this code from here, this API code from here, and paste it in this miscellaneous settings. Now here we have different options. Just scroll down and let's see what option we need. So here we have Google Maps API key. Just paste in that API key over here. And now here you have to paste in the latitude and longitude of your location. Now if you don't know the latitude and longitude, which I obviously guess you won't know that, so it's a very simple trick. Just open a new tab, type in latlong.net. okay, it's a website. It will help you to get your latitude and longitude code. Now type in your address over here. What I'll do is I'll just type in Mumbai, click on find, and now you can select any location you want. For example, this location. Whenever you click on, wherever you click, you'll get this latitude and longitude. So first copy this latitude, come back over here and paste it. After that put a comma, again come over here, copy the longitude and paste it. Now we have do you want to show the satellite view or the road map? You can select any one of this. You can select road map if you want, and you can go and click on save changes. Now come back to this page. Let's refresh, and hopefully this should solve this problem. Okay, so as you can see, now the map is showing and this is looking beautiful. So with this we have completed our contact us page. Now it's time to create different sidebars. Let me show you what do I mean by that. Let's go to our home page. Now let's open any one of this course. We have only one course, so let's open this course. And let's open one course in the demo website as well, so that we can understand the difference over here. So this is our course, this is our sidebar. We don't have anything in our sidebar, we just have this simple thing. Okay, but here if you see in the demo website, we have some beautiful sidebar over here, like related course widget, then we have top rated courses, courses review, and so on. So let's add all these widgets, all these sidebars over here. Fine. So come back to your website and hover appearances and click on widgets. Now from here you will have to search for single course sidebar, which is let's see, here it is, course sidebar. You'll have to paste in all the widgets over here. So let me show you. First one is related course widget, which is a carousel. As you can see, it is a simple carousel. So let's search for that. Let's see, BuddyPress course stat, BuddyPress course search widget. related courses widget. Okay, so this is the one we want, WordPress related courses widget. Select this one, and from here select course sidebar and click on add widget. So it will add a widget over here. Now what do you want the title to be? Related course? Yes. Show from same course category or show from same instructor. You can select anything you want. Number of courses to show and this style. So here we have course style, image style, site style, and whatever style you want. Fine. After you're done with this, click on save. After this we have top rated course. So come back to this page again, and now select this one, WordPress course widget. If you want to add, you can just drag this widget over here. Okay, this is also a way to do that. Now what do you want the title to be? So here the title is top rated course. You can just copy this title or just type it over here, top rated course. Style, single or carousel, you can select your style, or list. So I'm selecting list from here. Okay, list with reviews or rating list, you can select that. You can select any category to show over here and order by name and all those things. Number of courses to show 5. Click on save. After that we have courses review. So let's search for that. Course review. Here it is, course review widget. Let's drag it over here at the bottom, course review. And we want the title to be course reviews, which is fine. Style is single, which is fine. Number of reviews to show 5. Fine, this should work. Let's refresh and see what happens. Okay, first of all, we don't have any related course because we have only one course, and in the top rated course we have only one single course. But now you know that how you do it. Okay, so this was the sidebar for single course. Now we have to see the sidebar for the course page. For example, if you go to this course category, technology, let's click on that. Now as you can see, there is a sidebar over here as well. Now we can control this thing as well. Now let me show you. So let's go to this technology from this demo website, and if you see over here, this is how it will show. We have this carousel, then top rated. I think this is the same, they have used the same thing. Okay, so you can also use the same widgets over here. Here also it is showing the same widgets. So this is how you do, and you change the course widgets, and for different single course, multi course, and for different pages as well. You can add some sidebar or some widget to different type of pages. Now let's see some really important settings. So first, let's get rid of all these things. Come back to your dashboard and hover LMS and click on settings. Now these are really important settings. First is this student login redirect. Okay, I think before this we have to check one thing. So what you can do, you can scroll down and you can select settings, and let's open this in a new tab so that we are on this page. We don't have to exit this page. Let's see the general settings. Okay, so this is done. Just make sure that this membership and anyone can register is tick marked. Okay, just make sure this is done. So let's come back over here, student login redirect. So after this student logins to your website, which page do you want them to show first? Home page, course page, dashboard page, whatever page you want them to show, you can select that page. Instructor login redirect. Now for instructor, it will be better to show the instructing course page because they are interested in the courses they teach, or you can select dashboard, any page you want. Now we have some more settings over here. Enable one session per user. You can set this thing. Hide administrators in instructors. Okay, so you can do these things as well. And let's see some important settings. Okay, so here it is. Make sure these things are tick mark. Enable student menus, enable instructor menus, because we want to show students a different menu and instructors a different menu. That is really important. I'll explain you why and you'll understand it much better. After that, you can select the visibility, course member, who all can see the course member page, who all can see the curriculum page, and so on. And rest, everything is not really important, but you can go through all these options, okay, and if you can change everything according to you. Now let's click on save settings. Now go to registration forms. Now here you can control the options that you want for user whenever they try to register you to your website. So let's add a new form. Click on add registration form, and let's add a form for instructors. Let's type in instructor form, anything, you can name it anything you want. Now let's click on add form. Now as you can see here, we have one field automatically done. Field name, you can add some more field. You can go to settings and you can control some more things over here, like skip mail verification, register and log in simultaneously, and so on. It's all up to you. You can assign a role to the user. So for example, you can assign student. So anyone who signs up or registers with your website, by default they will be students, and if they want to become instructor, you'll have to manually accept them to become instructor. Or if you want to select instructor, you can select that. You can select the default role if you want. Okay, click on save. We'll see these things later on in more detail, don't worry. Now go to course settings. Okay, what all do you want to show? Price, prerequisite course, course duration, course location, course labels, and so on. Okay, these are all the details that will be shown. Okay, course badge and everything. Now logged in menu, course menu, member type, group type. We'll see these menus in different way. First we'll have to create some menus, so just leave these things for now. Now go to commissions, because this is a very important thing. We'll have to set a commission. So first we'll set a commission. For example, for this course you can select a commission. For example, I am setting this to maybe 50%. So I'm setting a commission of 50% to this course. So whenever this course makes a sale, the instructor, whoever has created this course, will get 50%, and I, as the administrator and owner of the website, will get 50%. Now to set this commission, just click on set commission. And whenever you want to make payment to this commission, you can just click on pay commissions. You'll see you'll have to select the commission time. Okay, set time period. Click on show. If there is any sale made, you'll see over here. So there are no sales made. But if there is something that is made, if there is any sale made, you can pay them through PayPal. Now let's create different menus for different users. For example, different menu for instructor and a different menu for simple student. So to do so, hover appearances and click on menus. Now we can name it anything. For example, let's name it instructor menu. Okay, so that we know that this menu is for instructor. You can name it anything you want. Click on create menu. So what are the different pages that you want the instructor to see? So if you want to see all the pages, you can click on view all. Now we want to show them the home page, about us page, all courses page, contact us page, then course status page if you want. Okay, my account page, very important. Okay, find all these pages. Click on add to menu. So they will see all these pages over here, and from here, from the bottom, you will select main menu for instructor. This is very important. Now click on save menu. Now before proceeding further, let's make few more pages, because there will be one more page required for the instructor, which is to create a course. Where will they go to create a course? So let's create few pages. So what you can do, you can hover pages and click on add new. Now what I'll do, I'll open this add new in a new tab, so that we are on this page and we are also on this page. We don't have to exit this page. Now let's name this. Let's give it a title of create a course. Fine. Now you just have to do one simple thing. Under template, just select create content. You just don't have to do anything. Just give it a title, anything you want, and select the template create content and click on publish. Now let's add some more pages. So click on add new. Let's add a page called become an instructor. Okay, so this page will be shown to all the regular user who want to become an instructor, and go to template and select. Now go to templates and select start course page and click on publish. So once you're done that, come back to this page, the menus page, and let's refresh it. Now we need to add one more page over here, so click on view all, and let's add this page, create a course, and click on add to menu. Now you can rearrange this according to your need. Now this is the most important page, create a course page. Make sure you set this page for instructors, and make sure you select this thing, main menu for instructor, and click on save menu. Now let's create a new menu for students. So click on create a new menu. Let's name it student menu or students menu. Click on create menu. Now let's see what all pages do you want to show them. We want the home page, about us, all courses page, and become an instructor page, because the user might be interested in becoming an instructor, so we will add this page as well. Contact us page and create a course page. So when they actually this is not required, but because when they will click on this create a course page, they will get a message that your user, you first sign up as an instructor, and so on. My account page and add to menu. Again, you can rearrange this according to your wish. Okay, it's all up to you. Now just make sure that you select main menu for students. Now click on save menu. Now we'll have to create a new menu for anyone who is not registered, who is just a first time visitor. They are neither a student nor a instructor. So for them, we'll have to create a new menu. So click on create a new menu, and let's name it primary menu, or anything you want, like main menu, primary menu. It's all up to you. And just make sure primary menu or main menu is selected from the bottom. Here it is, main menu. Now here, this is the page where anyone can see, who all are not logged into your website, they will see this menu. So we want the home page, about us page, all courses page, and then we want okay, so fine, we want the my account page, because when they will click on my account, it will ask them to first register. Okay, so that is also very important. And what do you want? We want contact us, we want become an instructor, because the person who is coming to your website might be interested in becoming an instructor. So make sure you have this thing as well. Now click on add to menu. Now there is one more page which we need, and that we won't find it over here. We'll have to go to custom links and type in your website link over here. Just copy it from here, paste it over here, and after / just type in register. Okay, fine. Now here you can just type in register. Now this is the registration for the website, a simple registration. So this is automatically created when you just make that allow registration thing. When you tick mark that, this page will automatically be created. Your website name / register. Make sure main menu is selected and click on save menu. Now here we didn't have any menu. Now let's refresh and see whether we have a new menu or not. Okay, as you can see now, after we refreshed, we have all our menu over here, and this is looking nice. Okay, so this is working. Okay, so we are almost done. Let's see one demo whether everything is working fine or not. So what we'll do, we'll copy the website link. We'll open this in a new incognito window so that we are logged out and we can see everything properly. Okay, I just noticed one thing. I think we'll have to decrease the margin a little bit more, so that we still have some margin left over here in the home page. So we'll have to do that first. So come back to your dashboard and go to pages. Now search for home page. Here it is, click on edit, Now select this first section, click on this edit this row, go to design option, and instead of 150 let's make it 250, and that should solve the problem. Click on save changes, click on update, come back to this page, let's refresh, and that should solve the problem. As you can see, that has solved the problem. So as you can see, for a new visitor, this is how your website will look. Okay, they will have all these page options. Now if they want to go register to your website, they can click on register. Now this is how all the pages field that they will require. They'll require the username, email, password, and all these things, and name field. If you want to increase these profile fields, you can do it easily. You can come back to your dashboard. At the left hand side you will see users, hover that and click on profile fields, and you can increase and decrease, or you can add or subtract some fields over here. For example, suppose if you wanna make, or if you wanna add a new field, just click on add new field button, and you can name it anything. For example, let's add bio field. Okay, let's type something about yourself, something like this. Okay, now what do you want? What is the type? Text block, number, multi-line text area. So I want to select this one. You can add a date selector. For example, if you're adding a field for date of birth, then you will select date selector. Okay, now click on I will select multi-line text area because this is a bio field. Now whether you want to make it required or not, and visibility, who all can see this thing. So if everyone can see this thing, you can select everyone, and obviously the user can change that visibility options. Now let's click on save, come back to this page, let's see whether that thing has taken place or not. Let's refresh this page. Now we can see we also get a bio option over here, so you can add multiple options over there. Now this is the menu that we get. Now let's create a new account over here. Let me add just a random username, my email address. Okay, fine. Let me choose a password. Hopefully I typed it right. Name is Nair Sheikh, bio is bio. Let's click on complete sign up. Okay, now it will ask us to activate our account. So for that we'll have to go to our email address and we'll do all those changes. So let's go to gmail.com and let me go to my account. I don't remember the password, by the way. Let's see. Okay, it was right. Now here you have WordPress, one mail from WordPress, activate your account. Let's open this, click on this link. Let's cut all these things. Okay, so as you can see, it says your account is now active. Now we can see all the courses. We can go to all courses, we can go to home page. Suppose we want to enroll in this course, then we can just open this thing. We can click on this button, take this course. Okay, we can add to cart this course, click on checkout. Okay, fill in all the billing information and pay through PayPal. Then we can use this course. Fine, so it is really easy. Now this is working fine for students. Now let's see whether it is working for instructors or not. So let's first sign out from here. So let's log out from here. Fine, now we have the same thing over here. Now again we can register. Now I think there is one thing which is left, which we are missing. We can add one more option over here. See, because we are getting we have only one registration form, and we don't know whether the person is trying to register as a student or as an instructor. So that is why I always do a demo check, so that we can see whether everything is working fine or not. So I think we can add one more field over here. So let's do that in the user field. So hover users and select profile fields. Now let's add one more field. Click on add new field, and let me put in a title role, or maybe sign up as. So you can just put in, do you want to become, and we can add some in description like select or anything you like, do you want to become, I don't like typing, man. Do you want to become an instructor or a student? Okay, now instead of text box we can select something different like drop down select box, and we can have custom order. For example, first let's type student, and let's add another option and let's type instructor, and we can add a default value of student. Okay, and rest, this is required, this should be required. Let's click on save. Let's come back over here, let's refresh. Now as you can see, we get this option. We'll have to choose whether we want to sign up as an instructor or as a student. This was very important. Now let us create a new username. I'm just using something different, and let me use a new or a different email address, same password. Okay, name can be same, it's fine. Bio, sign up as instructor, click on complete sign up. Fine, activate your account, go to Gmail. This time we are using some different account, so let me add that account. Okay, here it is, activate your account, click on this link, cut these things. Okay, your account is now active, but still there is one more problem. In fact, that is not a problem, and that is good for us. For example, if they will click, they are seeing the same menu which which is showing for users, because whether they select instructor or student, they are still registered as simple students. Now why did we put that thing then, the multiple select or that drop down menu, that whether you want to sign up as an instructor or as a student? That was because for us. Now let me explain you. Now as an administrator, you'll click on all users. Now as an instructor, you can see that there are two different people who have signed up. Now if the user has selected student, then you don't have to do anything, but if the user has selected instructor, then you will have to change that user's role to instructor. Okay, so let us see how to do that. Click on extended. Okay, so let us see. So this person has selected instructor, which means this person wants to become an instructor. So we'll have to change this person's role to instructor. Okay, so let me show you how to do that. So click on profile, and here instead of subscriber, select instructor and click on update user. Okay, you have to do it manually so that your website doesn't get spammed. Now when the user, as you can see, the menu is for user, simple student menu, but when we refresh, the menu should be different. As you can see, now the menu is different. Now this menu is for instructors, which means that the settings have successfully been saved. Now we can create a course. Okay, he can click on this button, create a course, and he'll get this option. Okay, if you want to create a new course, he'll click on create your own course, and he'll have to put in all this information. Like first is the title. So let us put a title like just simple title. Select a category or add a new category. Short description, I am not putting anything. Now let's click on create course. Yes, create a new course. Okay, maximum duration, maybe this course is for maybe 1 hour, so I'll select 1. From here I'll select hour. Prerequisite course, we don't have any. You can set the type and all these things, so user can set everything. User can set instruction, course completion message, and click on save settings. Now they can create curriculums. For example, they can click on add section. They can give a title. For example, let's give a title section 1. Then they can create a unit under that, create a new unit, They can give a title like unit 1, create unit. Fine, they have unit 1 over here. Now they can also add some media like video or image in this course. In this unit, they can click on add media, select files, select the image or video, and it will be done. Okay, now click on save. They can also add and create new quiz from here. So that is also very nice and very useful. Now you can click on close and save curriculum. Click on save a course. Now pricing, they can set a pricing to this course. Okay, free course or whatever kind of course, create a new product, and subscription type and so on. Now click on save pricing, click on save course. Now they can click on this button, send for approval. Click on save course. Now they can view their course, but obviously their course is not yet published. It is sent for approval, and that's why we are seeing this thing, private course, because this is not yet approved. Now you as an administrator has to approve this course. Now when you go to your dashboard, administrative dashboard, you'll see at the right hand side, let us see LMS, and when you hover LMS, you'll see all courses, and you'll see that someone has just uploaded a course and it is pending. You'll have to modify it and you'll have to publish it. Once you click on this edit button, and once you publish this will be published. Okay, and if you find okay there is some problem over here, this person has not entered the description, then you can contact that person and you can say, you know what, your course is not yet ready to publish, you have to improve this, improve that, and so on. Exactly like Udemy, what happens in Udemy, because I make courses on Udemy, so I know the process, what happens. Okay, so I guess this is the end of the video. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you guys have any doubt, any questions, you can leave them in the comment section below. I'll be more than happy to help you guys. And if you like this video, if you enjoyed this video, make sure you subscribe to my channel and also click on that bell icon so that you don't miss any awesome stuff. Thanks a lot for watching guys. See you soon.